Hello everybody, welcome. You notice we got a slight different transition there. Decided to actually set up some like storybook slides. I also have a new outro today. We'll talk about that I guess in a little bit. Yeah, hi everyone. So we're starting later today. It's just past 8. I tell you, it's the summer. Like I said, you know, early May it's still pretty cold, but very quickly in May, I don't know about where you guys live, but here you really feel that summer come on. And it's hot. It's been so hot and muggy today. I think it's due to rain tonight, which will be really nice. It's very, very humid. And I could not get comfortable. So we'll push it a little bit earlier. The sun's just going down now, getting a little bit cooler. And hopefully that means that, you know, because this is... You remember I had an episode of this earlier where... I think it was the first episode we did, episode 1 or 2. It was so hot. Like, the PC started freaking out. You know, everything I've recorded since, I've just been blasting cold air as much as I can, but even with that, it's just too hot today. Anyway, so, yeah, starting a bit later, hopefully it'll be a bit calmer down, and, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Got lots of cool things planned, cool updates for you on what we're doing here. I was just checking my skill trees here, and block in particular. I think we're finally going to go to a trainer and actually train our block up. I've actually made a note of exactly where we can go to do that. So that'll be something we do today. I'm not doing main quest stuff today. So those of you only interested in the main quest, you know, I probably shouldn't say this. It's probably a skippable episode. We won't be doing Bruma Gate. I have, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quests I want to do. Potentially more, because one of those little things I want to do is I want to go back to the arena. And I think technically every fight in the arena is a quest, but they're all so short. I don't know, does it really count? But I do want to go to the arena a little bit for a moment. Before we get into all of that, just to show you guys something here. Our inventory, we only have £300 on us, which is still a shit ton, honestly. But look at how clean my inventory is now. We have Frostwave and Volendrung. And then we have these 3 weapons. This is one of the quests we're going to be doing. This is the Desolate Mine quest from the Fighters Guild. We got it ages ago. I feel like if we get to the point in the LP where I can barely remember collecting the quest, that's a bad sign. We should probably cash it in. And it's on like the horizon of my memory right now. You know, it's about to dip out of view. So, well, that was almost poetic, wasn't it? So we'll do that. Then for armor, you'll notice I've got my full ebony set, plus either Spellbreaker or the Ebony Shield, depending on what we want to wear and how. And remember, even though we're using a two-handed weapon, the shield stats are applying. Now, this thing here, the Ring of the Viper Eye, this is a quest item. I can't drop it. I don't know. So it's Fortify Agility and Resist Magic. It's okay. But it's a quest item. I don't remember where we got this from. Anyway, that is not removable. Anyway, so we've got Spellbreaker, Daedric Artifact. We have the Ring of Namira, Daedric Artifact. And also a Ring of Sunfire here. So lots of Reflect spell going on. Which should be pretty nice. For alchemy stuff, I'm holding some of my equipment. Now, someone in the comments said, hey, WP, for about 5 episodes now, you've had 2 Alembics. Or something? I've got a calculator. Oh, it's retorts. I have a Journeyman retort and an Expert retort. So we'll deposit one of those. We have some feather potions for when we start getting a lot of poundage on, and you'll notice they last a long time. I mean, look at that. That's so much better than the custom spell. The custom spell's duration was, what, 2 minutes, tops? Or was it even only 1 minute? This is 700 seconds! That's so much better. I really want to get better at equipment. Anyway, so I could deposit the, you know, the alchemy stuff too, but I think doing a bit of alchemy on the fly is cool, and it's something I'll probably do a bit of as well now that we can make potions out of single ingredients. Aside from that, so I have 50 Mushroom Surprise. So you notice this is a bog standard restore health potion. That's it. This is the new Mushroom Surprise. What this is actually it's Cairn Ballet Surprise. It's just a single Cairn Ballet. You just thrown in a potion, basically. Once you hit level 100, that's what you can do. And I made 50, and you'll notice instead of being £2 each, they're 0.1 of a pound each, so that really doesn't weigh very much. So we've got all the heals we could care about. Here are these filters of Frostward. These are related to the quest that we'll be doing in a second. Reflect spell, just in case. And then 60 Restore Magicas. Again, that's a single ingredient. That's like a bog cap or whatever. I could have called that Bog Cap Surprise. Probably should have. It'd be fun to have the flavorful names, wouldn't it? So yeah, that's it, right? Loads of heals, loads of restore magicas, some feathers for when we need it, and the icy breaths from before, which, you notice in the last episode, we moved to frost damage. I didn't even really use. Anyway, that's it for our whole... Oh, and then the Tamika Vintage 399. I'll talk about that in a second. That's it. I've got my little gems and things in the quest tab and soul gems, because they're all ultra lightweight. They're a bit annoying to scroll through, but whatever. You know, some repair hammers, some scrolls I intend to sell. But pretty much our inventory is really nice now. Really clean. Now, how did you accomplish that, WP? Well, you may remember in the last part I said we were going to go to Frostcrag Spire. Amazing, right? Really cool wizard's tower. You can make an Atronach there. You can do spell making and enchanting. I don't really like it that much. So I went into the basement there with 1,000 chests around. And, you know, the vault. And I just thought, this is a dreary, gloomy, gross little cave with a billion nondescript chests around. It's not like Minecraft, where I can put a sign next to it and a cool little, like, flavorful, you know, painting or object in the world. You know, you can use that mod where you can place items on the floor. I can't mark them. I can't really make it my own. It's not nice down there. And so I went upstairs into, like, the bedroom in Frostcrag Spire, and I thought, are there some... Because we upgraded the bedroom and we upgraded the library and all that. I showed it all off in the last episode. I was thinking, are there containers up there? Maybe I can have it in the bedroom. And there was like one container, maybe? Or maybe none? So I thought, you know what? It's a cool place. We'll do some spellcrafting and stuff there. We'll refresh our Atronachs there. We have motivation enough to return. But honestly, I kind of want a normal house. And then it came down to, okay, Anvil, Benaris Manor, which is nice, but was a bit spread open, and I don't know, creeps me out a little bit. Skingrad would be amazing, but we can't afford. Kvatch is blown up. Coral we haven't tried to buy for ages. Jadenor we didn't try to buy. Bruma we got denied buying. Bravil is a craphole. But then there's Leyawiin. Now, Leyawiin, I don't know. I mean, we already have it bought. We did it on screen. We fully upgraded it. I like Look at this place. Look at Leyawiin. Seriously, it's pretty.
Good to see you.
It's rustic. It's not perfect. It's swampy, right? It's kind of gross and swampy and overgrown because it's nestled in there near Black Marsh. But hold on, and look how huge the buildings are. Look at the trees on the hills all the way back there. That high up. After these, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4-story building. I like Leyawiin, and it's near Black Marsh. We are an Argonian. I kind of feel like Leyawiin's a cool home. Look at that. Look at those trees all the way up there. Is that what that's like outside the world space? So, I never really did take a look at the Leyawiin statue. Here it is. So I thought, you know what? We already have the house there. It was just holding ebony gear for like 5 episodes. But I thought, you know what? I'm going to do it. That's going to be my house. So, I took everything out of the Frostcrag Spire storage. Everything. I was encumbered. I walked upstairs in Frostcrag Spire while encumbered. Hello. Went to the portal, teleported here. So, I mean, the spire was pretty good, right? Teleported here, and then hobbled my way into the house. So, I managed to move everything here quite easily, too. I mean, that would have been the same regardless. But look, this is a great little town here. I can't really remember. I mean, the Count was horrible. Didn't the Count tell us to get out or whatever? But then we messed with them with that cool quest. Was it the Sanguine quest? I think it was. So anyway, here's my Leyawiin house, and here's Kantav Chenoslin staring at the door. Are you alright? You casing the joint?
Kantav Chenoslin. I'm the primate of Leyawiin, and Zenithar's advocate.
The primate of Leyawiin? The primate?
Why doesn't the Elder Council send the Legion to help us? There's no telling when another Oblivion gate will open. Yeah, most people now, the rumours in the towns, they're a bit panicky because there's Oblivion gates on their borders. I mean, there already was for us in Leyawiin. There was that one right across the front. There'll be a moment in the main story where new gates, like, appear. Like, all the city destinations disappear and only the gate near the city is available. But anyway, yeah, so this is the house. So I'll show you guys what I've done. Ready? I've tried to make it magey. Oh, how have you done that, WP? Well, I've thrown Welkin stones everywhere. Look at this. Oh, yeah. So there's our Atronach. So it is a bit gloomy. I think it's because of the Lumen Remastered, really. So it needed some more lighting. So I've just put some stuff around. There's a Vala stone back there. Now, I did have this on the chest, but when I opened the chest, it like pinged up and went flying. So I guess I'll just put it there. And it had a Welkin stone next to it as well, but same situation. So maybe we'll put it on there. I don't know. And those ones don't have physics. So we've got a little storage area here near the entrance. And we've illuminated it. That Vala stone emits a nice white light, which kind of works with the window, I think. Then over here, we've got all these baskets and things on the table. Put some Welkin stone in the basket. That one's kind of flopped back there. That was the first one I placed down. Got some in these baskets. This one's been placed a little bit badly. Shit. All right, hold on. We can fix it. We can fix it. Come on. There we go. So cack-handed. It's unreal. All right, move. And then... drop. Good enough. So that's in that basket. Now, you got all these display cases. They're functionally useless. Like, if I want to put a Welkin stone... I want it to put one on each ledge. But you notice how clippy and crazy and weird it gets? I really... like, you'd have to, like, throw it in or something. Not easy to do. So I've just opted to putting them on the top. I don't know if you can put, like even that's buggy. I don't know if you can put, like, clothes and stuff on the lower racks. Maybe I'll try it at some point. I liked the idea of just throwing all my gems and jewellery all over the place, but, yeah. So a few more there, a few more there. Little sitting area. I can't turn that candle on, which is a bit of a shame. You know, expecting housing features like we get in the newer games is just... it's asking for too much. I put another one on my bed, which is nice. And then we got a chest of drawers here. So yeah, this is the house. Now, what's cool about it is how I've stored my stuff. So we have this this desk. I almost said lectern there, but it's not really a lectern, is it? Anyway, this is like a paper desk, obviously. There was inside it this inkwell, and there was a feather as well, but I couldn't really put them. See, like, you can't put it on the shelf. It's really annoying. Anyway, for this, I've decided this will be our storage. Sorry, we don't have to do it that way. This is our storage for quest items, okay? So, or in fact, we could do it this way so you get the previews. So all of our keys and stuff, right? Here's Argamir's house key. Do you remember the last part I said, I wonder what the weirdest model is for people to have dropped? It's got to be the keys, right? Look at that. All the keys have actually, they're different. Like, look, that Akaviri fork key looks different. It's like got a little key on the tip. Okay, a lot of these are reused models, fair enough. But still... anyway, so keys, journals, notes from old quests that we don't care about, you know, housing things, just all that shit, all of it. I've dumped it all in here. So keys and notes go in there, easy to remember. Now here, this is like the kitchen, obviously, and we actually have two things. We have like a little covered pot at the top, and then we have the cupboard. Now, you could do, like, dusts and stuff in there and bigger things in there. The way I've done it is ingredients are in here. So this is my ingredient storage. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of ingredients. Okay, all of them. And in fact, what you'll notice as well is stolen items are gone now. So I got rid of anything that's stolen by crafting it. So it was stuff like strawberries and, I don't know, I think I had some potatoes or something. I made those into restore fatigue potions, which I then sold. So we got a little bit more money here. But yeah, so I got rid of those. And it's funny because just one of those ingredients, like, you don't have to combine it with something else now. So one ingredient equals 2 potions, and the potions sell for a lot. It's mad the amount of money you can end up making. But yeah, so ingredients go in the cupboard, and in the pot at the top, I have potions and other special things, like finished foods. So Sajara's famous potato bread, which I don't think I ever really want to eat. It's just too cool, isn't it? The painted troll fat, because we'll never get any more, and it's just cool. I mean, that has Fortify Magicka as its top effect, which is quite cool. In fact, it has just a lot of extremely powerful things on it. The Cyrodiilic Brandy that we have left over. So I made these as well. Sorcerer's Delights, Restore Magicka, but I made so many of them. I put some in here. This is 54 spare, so if we ever need more, we can just grab them from our house. The Steak Surprise I couldn't bring myself to selling, so they're just in here. Thunderwave from our Element build, and then the Turpentine. So any kind of like finished stuff I put in the pot. So that's the little pantry area. This is also storage. So this is a chest of drawers near the bed. So to me, this is like a clothes thing, right? Oh, no, it's not. But yeah, I thought this was going to be a closed thing, and I was very close to putting equipment in it. This is where we had the ebony stuff before. But instead, I've decided to make this jewelry, because, like, it's small drawers, I don't know. So all the jewelry we've got throughout the game, valuables, fancy items, they're in here. This is like, you know, our safe, if you will. Anyone that was trying to rob me, they'd just make a beeline here, and they'd get rich. So, Necklace of the Sea, some Frost Shield rings. They actually might be handy for one of the quests we're about to do. You know, the Ring of Destruction we found. Some are quite valuable. I mean, look at that. The Circlet of Omnipotence. And a bunch of, like, empty rings as well. Ebony rings, just got nothing going on with them. Gold. It's funny. Ebony ring, to me, feels, from the text, like it's such an OP endgamey thing. It obviously doesn't mean anything. And then when you look at it, it looks very basic, doesn't it? It's kind of cool, though. Makes me think of, like, people who get, like, men who get weird rings, but they're made of, like, dragon bone or meteorite steel or whatever. Is meteorite steel a real thing, IRL? It's not, is it? I'm thinking of, like, Terraria or something. That's a cool fantasy ore, by the way. Meteorite ore? I'm always a fan of that. Anyway, so yeah, just all my enchanted jewelry. And we got so much, including these. So there's the Ring of Eidolon's Edge, which is so cool. Look at that. None of the other rings I've got a model like that. That is just so sick. I love it. If we can find a base one of those, I'll enchant more stuff like that. The Ring of Khajiit, by the way, this is a Daedric artifact, and we never actually analysed the model. Look how fancy it looks. And that would actually appear on our hands, by the way, like in first person as we're swinging, just as Eidolon's Edge would. Got Ring of Shadows there. And all my spare Welkin stones as well. You know, I had another 19 I could throw around, but I decided not to. And here's the one ring from Lord of the Rings, obviously. So yeah, so we got jewellery in there. And then finally, near the entrance, so this is as we're leaving, you know, this is like our coat rack. We've got these 4 containers. Now, this is all adventuring gear, okay? So this right-hand barrel, this is all like basic people clothes. An apron, it's the apron of adroitness, obviously. You know, but the belted brace, some sandals, dark green shirt. If I still had those fancy clothes I was wearing before, I'd put them in here as well. But just, you know, like mundane items, normal things. By the way, can we actually equip this shovel as a weapon? I think in one of the DLC... No, you can't. In one of the DLCs coming up, you can do stuff like that, though. Oh, God, we're carrying a shovel around now that I don't want to be. Let's sort by weight and see if it pops up. There you go. So, yeah, just kind of basic items, really. I've got a cup. A lot of this stuff is just because all these containers in the Leyawiin house already had some items in them for me. And I've... Look at that. Look at the sackcloth sandals. Look, the model looks so good. This reminds me a bit here of... You remember in... if you watch my Shadow playthrough, in Shadow there were pickups constantly of, like, these voodoo dolls where clearly the devs didn't have time to do all the relics. Do you guys remember? There were loads of them. You just kept getting them. And this reminds me of them a little bit. But yeah, so I just kind of put them all in here. Effectively, I'm never really going to go in that barrel or whatever. It's a place for mundane items. Next, we've got this chest. It's completely empty. Don't know what I'm going to put in it yet. Thinking of it as a footlocker of sorts. This barrel is mage stuff. Oh! Oh my god, the game really lagged there. Did you guys see that? This is mage stuff. So, you know, my aqua silk robes, the black robe, and the black hood should be in there as well. Yeah, no, that's the necromancer's hood. Where's the black hood that I was telling you guys was rare and we managed to get off of Primal Boral? Anyway, and just some random tomes. I could sell these tomes too. I don't know. I've left them. Staff of Corrosion. When we get back to the Mages Guild stuff, we might theme our armor a bit more like this. And here's some of the Mythic Dawn stuff we've got as well. I love how this gear, like, has an appearance when you're wearing it, and then it also has, like, its nice, neat, folded appearance, too. So, yeah. So that's magical stuff, and that, of course, means that this is military stuff. Or heavy-duty stuff. So, the Battle Axe, the Dynamo, the Bound stuff that I, you know, bugged in, and I don't really know whether I want to use. Even though the stats on it's really good. Another one, apparently, there. Caliban's... The Cuirass of Pain Resistance, the Kvatch Cuirass. Anything that we've had that was fancy and cool and I didn't want to throw away. Obviously, you could play the game and just sell all this shit. I sort of wish I still had all my old Orcish armor that I'd plop in there too. But there you go. So that's the house. And it's all nice and neatly organized, and I can remember very easily what I want to do. You know, I want to do some alchemy. Okay, we're going to go over to the pantry. I want to do some dueling. I'm coming to go over here. I want to do mage stuff. It's over in this barrel. Okay, so there you go. I'm a genius, as you can see. I probably will move house again at some point. I just don't know when exactly. Oh, the sun is setting at this point. Lovely. The sun is setting over Leyawiin. Right, so that's the first thing I want to show off. Next, let's just get stuck straight into questing, shall we? Now, one of the main quests that was going on that we've spent a lot of time with is related to the Mages Guild here in town. Wherever they are. They're over there. So I need to turn around. I'll see a building. And then it's like this building. And then it should be across the road from it. Nope. My sense of direction is so bad. A? The dividing line, the Fireclaw's Lodge, Singer's house. Okay, so we want to go left across the front of the chapel, and then it's that building over there. So it's this guy, this Khajiit in the Mages Guild here. He's called Sidrasa. He loves collecting... What? No, this must be... It must be this build. It must be this red building here. It must be. It's just we can't find the entrance. On the other side? No, that one's the Fighters Guild. There's the Mages Guild. Oh, we were going the right way. Yeah, so he collects stones just like I do. I've got a lot of them. I actually have a bit of a Vala stone collection going on. He doesn't. Now, he knows about some extra special ones. Some really, really cool ones.
Hello, apprentice.
Hello. So where's your collection? It's like in here. See? Remember this guy? Actually, what is that green and... I don't know what those ones in there are.
How do you do?
Now, this lock here, this is a very hard lock. And one, well, we can do that later. Anyway,
Crazy enough already.
How about that? So long.
Good. May I help you with any last-minute preparations?
that's cool. I actually found him because of like where his voice was. So yeah, he's looking for these special ones called Garridan's Tears.
There isn't much else I can do to equip you for this journey. Only to wish you luck.
So we got the refined frost salts for the entrance.
Yes, I've heard of mages who seal portals with an ingredient as a key. Makes the door impossible to lockpick. Refined frost salts sounds like something that Julienne would specialize in. You may want to go back to the university and speak to her.
But of course, we've got them, so we're all right. And what he did was he gave us the frost resist potions. There was that really cool story about the Everflow Ewer and this guy that got frozen out in the cave. So that's the first quest that I want to do. That kind of rounds up a lot of the Leyawiin content, I think. I don't really know. I mean, main quest aside, I don't know what else there is to do. Well, then I guess Thieves Guild and Fighters Guild and everything. They're all going to have stuff for us to do there. So that quest was called Tears of the Saviour, okay? I've acquired my refined frost salts. I should now make my way to the Frostfire Glade, which is over here. I'm going to fast travel to Anger. We haven't really spent much time in this area of the world. Oh man, that makes me want to go visit Ayleswell while we're here. Basically, guys, there's a starter town. There's a settlement right near the start of the game where a lot of people go and use it as their original player house that we haven't touched. Seriously. Oh, I cannot wait while there are enemies nearby. Probably enemies associated with the entrance of the Ayleid Ruin, right? So let's see. Well, here's the ruin. Can we maybe just hide inside for a second? I mean, there's going to be more enemies in here, but if they're not right next to the door, then we might be able to rest here. Yeah, we can. Nice. Just a couple of hours, just until the sun rises. Naomi says, happy belated birthday. Thanks for streaming. Hey, thanks so much. Yeah, it's no worries. It's, you know, lots of fun. Thanks very much for the $6.99 Canadian dollars. That's really, really lovely. Cot says, WP, Viper Eye Ring is bugged. If you wear it, then you go to jail. You get its attributes and it disappears. A bit scummy, but FYI. Right, but what was it from? Remind me where we got it. What is bugged about it? Is that a remaster bug, is it? Because I didn't know about that. So we could permanently have Fortify Agility and permanently have Resist Magic on Self. Oh. Oh. I actually kind of love the sound of that. I'm not, you know, to show it off, all right? You know, I don't condone cheating, all right? I don't condone inauthentic play, but to show it off, all right? Just purely that's my only motive. Damn, Ring of the Mirror is £1. All these other rings weigh like nothing. By the way, our armor looks extra black and cool there in this lighting. Alright, well, it is morning, believe it or not, but it's just a fuck-off miserable day. I suppose it happens sometimes. We can't always be out in the sun. And it's alright. Oh my god, look at that light. Did you guys see that? Honestly, for a second there, I thought that was the game bugging out a little bit. Dude, I could tell that moment right there, if I was on an OLED screen, would just look so good. Mind-blowing. That was like the purest, brightest flash of white light. And I'm on a fairly old IPS. So Frostfire, Glade. I'd rather get up high somehow. Well, there's the tower. We're actually not too far from the tower. Well, I say that, but reality is we kind of are, aren't we? Oh, climbing these hills isn't too easy. So there was an amazing release on the Nexus. I posted about it on the Discord this afternoon. Just keep an eye on it, guys. There is a mod now for Remaster, which allows you to like control-click an icon and select it as cleared. And therefore you know where you've been before. And that's your decision when to say cleared. Or done, or visited, whatever, right? Like, obviously every in-game day, every 3 days in-game, these things all respawn and repopulate with mobs. So in theory, it's eternal. There is no pure clearing idea. But I think for a lot of players like me, that it does appeal to be able to say, okay, do you know what? We did Miranda. We did Nindenvidar. There it kind of looks like we have, but that just means unvisited right now, the slightly opaque version of it. So that's really cool, and I wanted to work. Unfortunately, in the comments, there's a lot of messages of people saying it works, but when you like close the game and turn it back on, it forgets its state and it doesn't save. So you'd have to do it all over again, making it functionally useless, which is a real shame. The guy, but literally, like at 5 o'clock today, he put a post up saying, hey, I'm at work. Once I get off work, I'll try and fix it. So who knows? Tomorrow I might have it on and we can set that up for our playthrough. And that'll be cool. And that's a bit of a worry, guys, because that's gonna push me into this thing where it's like, let's visit every area in the LP. 60 alien dungeons? No problemo. Very doable. So this is quite cool. It's suddenly got very snowy, and is that because it's the Glade? I guess it is, right? Check that out. Mostly green. All of a sudden. Oh my god, are they all separate ingredients? No. Wow. Also, where's our Arenanet? Also, is that... No, that's not a horse, but that is a bear. And we do want bear pelts. So, hold on. Oh. So, self. Probably should have... Glacial Wall's probably going to be really handy here, by the way. For the frost resist. There we go. Let's try a little third-person fight, shall we? So we can do that. We can hit him. Oh, he's breaking some of our gear. Yeah! You know what? That actually felt alright. Alright, give me that bear pelt. So we needed a bear pelt for Hirsine. And then we needed a lion pelt for someone else or something else. We are looking for a lion pelt. It was bear or wolf for Hirsine. So by the way, I haven't seen this in Oblivion. But people were talking about, like, in terms of the lore. So supposedly there's a thing where every Daedric prince, they can offer you like a contract in life where while you're alive you get one thing, but it means when you die you go to their afterlife. Have you guys heard of this? To any Elder Scrolls lore experts in chat, please fill me in on this. But so like one of the examples I read was like, so Hirsine, I think Hirsine makes you a werewolf. Don't they? I think Hirsine might make you a werewolf, which is obviously a mixed bag in real life. But then once you die, you go to Hirsine's like realm, and you like hunt forever there. There's another one who like makes you eternally lucky in life, but when you die in the afterlife, you have to serve in like destitute. as like their slave, which is obviously a terrible choice, but in the short term is cool for your current life. One of them, it might be sanguine, I don't know. One of them, no, I don't think it is sanguine. One of them makes you a vampire. But what happens in the afterlife? But basically people arrogantly do it because they think, well, I just won't die. I'll be a vampire and I won't die. And they're arrogant enough to think that they'll be able to cheat the contract. It's kind of cool, you know. It's kind of that demon contracty sort of thing we're all familiar with. But Elder Scrolls-ified. Do you know what's really good about the Atronach? That it's kind of like a torch. I should bump the radius on that. That would be kind of sick, actually. And what's also cool is its fire element, and we're taking it into this icy hellscape. So we're going to drink the... When we start noticing it gets cold, we're going to drink these fighters of Frostward. Can I just point out, this is worth 816 septims. It's a lot of cash. One of the main recommendations for this quest is to actually just sell these, because you get more from selling them than you would from even the quest reward, in theory. So yeah, just something to think about. Alright, let's save game. Nice manual save. Let's creep our way in and see what we got. Take a sip of a cup of tea. Oh! Nicely done. So, so I tried making fondue today. Kind of messed it up. Ended up tasting it was way too thick. And then I had to balance it out with more wine, which made it just taste way too winey. So I have to try again another day. We really could just let the Atronach deal with all of those, couldn't we? But hey. The fact we're just getting wrapped is pretty nice. Perfect name for the Atronach, Torch. Do you want to be called Torch? Yes! I'm guessing the Atronachs don't actually speak. Or they would have by now. Yeah, we'll call that one Torch. We'll call the other one Frosty, the icy one Frosty. I really wish I had the icy one right now. It'd be much more on theme. Yeah, look how handy that is. That's just like cleanup crew for... Oh, good, a lion! What's quite handy as well is they don't seem interested at all in hitting me. They're just beelining for it. It's kind of like it's a horse, you know, and that everything loves hitting the horses all the time. I want to go back to Volendrung for a bit. I think this weapon's really cool. It's just not soul trapping. There you go, lion pelt. So we can actually cash in those Daedric things too. I was very close. So last night when I was messing around, believe it or not, guys, that Leyawiin stuff I just talked about, that took me like maybe nearly 2 hours to settle that up. Getting all the Welkin stones, I had to like withdraw each one individually from the stack to be able to drop them to then do more. So I was playing for quite a while, and I was very tempted during that long play session. This is so good. All right, look at this. Yeah. We wombo combo that guy. I was very tempted to just go find a bear pelt and go find a lion and so on, but this has worked out perfectly, really, hasn't it? Oh, look at that. That's different to the standard fare, isn't it? Very fancy looking stone door there. What do you think, studies under stars? This will be where we need our refined frost salts. I've arrived at the entrance of the Frostfire Glade. Like the book describes, the refined frost salts are in my hand. All I must do to open the all I must do is open the seal by touching it. Okay. Ah, there was no animation or anything? I already thought there was going to be a moment, you know, like the fancy door at Benerus Manor. Holy shit, look at this place! Hold on, it's all storming and miserable outside, but inside, I've entered Frostfire Glade. The entire area seems to be filled with a swirling, freezing mist. Really? Because it looks sunny to me right now. The extreme cold in this place is unbearable without magical protection. The glade is true to its namesake. The frost burns as if it was fire. I should now carefully begin searching it for Garridan's tears. Okay, I'll tell you what, guys. It's nice weather as far as I'm concerned. Look at that. Where's my Atronach? Oh, yeah. My Atronach won't follow. Followers don't follow you into the glade. I did read that, actually, yeah. Okay, so if we have a look here at our magical effects, we only have positive ones on us right now. I assume I'll get some kind of like icy debuff on me, and at that point it'll probably drain my health. And then we want to drink the potions. I'm exploring around on the right, and we'll just explore the whole bowl, I guess. It is always astonishing to me how fucking buttery smooth and good the game feels as soon as you hit one of these like interior places. Oh my god, look at how oh wow, look at the ice shining, glinting in the sun. Oh my god, and the blue, it's such a cool color. What would we call that? Cyan? Wow. Oh, there's a frost atronach there. Oh, well, no, actually. It looks a little bit more special than that, doesn't it? It looks like it's glowing somehow. That must be the Guardian of the Pass. Or maybe he just... Maybe there is no area effect. Maybe he just does really, really horrifying frost damage. In which case, let's get our self-spell going straight away. Glacial Wall. Yeah, it looks like he's throwing ice at us here. I'll put Spellbreaker on as well. And what I'll also do is drink our potion. We could drink loads of them. Oh no, it's resist... Wow, it's resist frost 100% for a single gulp. I believe that there's a ring that drops, just like a regular ass ring, that also has 100% frost resist on it too, by the way, so that might be handy. So all told here, we're at 54% chance to reflect his spells. If they go through, they're reduced by 15%. And if it's ice, it's nullified. It's pretty good. Hopefully it doesn't heal him. Oh, well, no, not 15%, because it's 15 plus the 28 from this. Alright, and let's see how Volendrung does. I guess we should use fire, right? Oh, we don't really have a good fire, so... Should we just try and beat the shit out of him? It's a shame the fire atronach won't come with us. No, I think it's fine. We don't have to do weakness to fire, but we can just start spamming Scorching Blow on him. Boom. So we can hit him. He's paralyzed. And then we burn. Aha! Oh, this is good stuff. And then what we do is we drink a Restore Magicka potion. Hit him again. And then right before he dies, let's do a cheeky little soul trap. Haha! That was the Frostfire atronach Glade Lord. Wow. And we can recharge Volendrung. And he had some frost salts for us. That's good. That can go towards our next atronach. Damn, we really... I think there's a thing with Oblivion, right? So we're starting to see it now. Where once your build gets rolling, once you really get into it, the bosses are all like complete pushovers. And I think we just had our first experience of that a little bit there. Oh, look at this. So shiny. In the center of the glade, I've discovered an astonishing sight. Garridan himself, locked in an eternal frozen struggle with a huge frost atronach. It appears that Garridan had dropped his weapon, and he was using the Everflower Ewer to protect himself. The atronach smashed the Ewer, which must have reacted with the magical waters and froze everything solid. A sad end for such a noble knight. So it's some common trivia in the original that this ice block isn't very permeable, like you can't really see through it very well. But if you open the console and type TCL, you can clip into it. And only by clipping into it, you can see there's actually quite a lot of detail that Bethesda put into it. You can see Garridan properly in there. And I've been wondering whether that's necessary in the remaster. It doesn't look like it. Look, you can see him. But apparently he's actually... You can see the atronach in there as well. And apparently you can go so far as to even see the Ewer and everything. I can't honestly say I can make it out in this occasion. His hand there looks empty. And his other hand looks really tricky to see. Maybe from up on this angle we can spot it somehow a little bit. Not really, but still, I mean, clearly the detail's there. That's cool, and it's so pretty down here. I love it when ice is like this color. GW2 does it a couple of times, right? I mean, actually, the ice is not. It's not ice, is it? It's just mist. But if we imagine that was an ice sheet with the very, very, you know, lovely cyan. I'm usually very bad at, like, color names, but I'm a little bit better right now because, like I said, I've been messing with Obsidian. And one of the things I'm doing in Obsidian is I'm color coding my different, like, wiki pages. And so I'm like searching up RGB color codes constantly. And it's like, oh, okay, this one's indigo. Like, I have an archetype of classes that like use indigo as their color. And I'm like, I know I like this color, but what's it called? And now I'm like, oh, that's indigo. Anyway, yeah. So what we're doing now is looking for the tiers. Which one of them's here? On Wiki, they recommend that you don't fight the boss too close to the middle, because these can go all over the place. In the remaster, the physics are like really toned down, so I don't think it's so much of a risk. I found one of the tiers. I should continue searching, as there may be more. Oh, you aren't. It's not an actual needle in a haystack, is it? How many am I looking for? I found another one. I should continue searching. How many am I looking for? 6. Are they marked? They're not marked on the map. Shit. Shit. Little Clay Davis reference for you all there. Oh, is that one? That is one. I found one. I should continue searching. There may be more. I mean, look at this, right? Oblivion doesn't, through its basic quest scripting, doesn't even have a way to model, like, simple, find 6 tiers. You know, again, not that the MMO, not that the UI has to be purely MMO-y, but really, just an element that says X out of X. Like, we don't even have that in this game. I found another one, as there may be more. You know, they're giving us a pop-up every time we collect one. Here's another one. I found the 5th and final of the tiers. I can now return to Sadrasa and Leyawiin for my hard-earned reward and perhaps a warm fire. Weird, that was really easy. Is it possible that there were way more than 5 spawned in here, but when I pick up the 5th, it despawns the others? So there we go. So let's have a look here. They are probably under here. They're all weight 0, right? Well, okay, we can always find quest items by going to all items and finding anything that weighs 0, right? So Garridan's tier, there it is. They look like little snowdrops, really. If I click it, it says you cannot equip this item. And the description is just item. Okay, now, technically we're in a dungeon, but it's one of those exterior-y kind of dungeons, so I think we can leave. Unlike the Frost Pass or whatever it was we were before. It's quite a cool little local map. There's not like anything layered or hidden within this one, so we don't have to spend an entire episode there. So yeah, back to Leyawiin, back to the Mages Guild. Oh, really? Well, I just lied. I took a shot, I said it with confidence, and it was a fucking lie. I was sure we could fast travel out of this. Alright, well, it's not very big, so... At least it's not underwater. Yeah, can you imagine? If finding every single one of those was as bad as that Ring of Destruction, oh my god, I'd lose my mind. Oh, I've had the most annoying thing with my chair. So, since I moved, right, I've set my chair up in such a way. It's on wheels. It's one of those ones that's like a star shape and it's on wheels. But I had it, like, on a rug, on a carpet, on, like, a blanket, basically. Okay? So there's a lot of fabric underneath it. And as I've been rolling it around... First of all, I think I'm damaging the carpet, which isn't good. You're supposed to get like those big mats on the floor, aren't they? But it's really, really annoying and hard to roll around. And yesterday, it was like super stuck. Oh my god, look at this vista, guys. Oh, shit. Oh, the one problem with YouTube streaming, right, is I have to guess what the thumbnail should be before the video. This is some sick shit here. Look at this. Oh my god. We haven't had a good, like, cliffside view of the IC for ages. Oh my god. You know, we could have from the top of the tower, but, the weather wasn't very good, was it? It was foggy when we were up there. That's so cool. I would love to be able to actually see Leyawiin. It would be over that bridge. You can see the river there. Oh, it goes off into the mist. Which is fine. I think it adds that little bit of reality to it. Anyway, yeah, so the chair was stuck, and I, like a Neanderthal, like a caveman, was just like, fucking moved, like yanking it. And I basically broke one of the wheels off of it now. So now I'm like slightly uneven. It's like leaning down, and now it will only wheel if I rotate it in a certain way first. Ah, so annoying. I mean, maybe I'll get one of those mats. Oh man, look, it took us till night time to get here. Well, I'm just going to wake Sinderion up. Ain't no stopping me. Blue is our personal marker. Red is what we want. Here we are. Oh, sorry, in chat, Zeppo, you said the luck thing is nocturnal. It's a part of Skyrim's Thieves Guild quest. Oh, teach me more. So that's nocturnal, is it? So what else is there? Is Sinderion still awake? Or do you just sleep down it? What? Dude, again, look at the lighting. Seriously. Ah, okay, so I'll give you guys a little tippy tip here. All right? Because it's the middle of the night, which is kind of perfect for this. So, come out here. Tell your followers to wait. Close any doors. Now, just so that you can see into the future here, this needs a key, right? He's got the key, so whatever. But Sinderion is going to put his new prize collection, these tiers, he's going to put them in here, in this display case, this empty display case. Now, once the quest finishes and he puts it in this display case, this will become a unique lock that, I think I'm remembering this right. This will become a unique lock that you have to pick lock off of him, and then you run the risk of getting caught, and they'll kick you out of the guild, and it'll all be a nightmare. So, what you can do cheekily, just before that, is pick the lock early. Make sure no one sees you doing it. Should we try the auto attempt spam? We haven't done that for a while. Oh, Jesus, that was a lot of lockpicks. There you go. Now it's not locked, right? And now we can close it. Now, when you finish the quest and he puts them in, you'll be able to open this up at your leisure. And the value there is technically to take the stuff out of the case is not stealing. The only crime is to try and unlock it and to mess with it. But we obviously already did that now, so we don't have to worry. So that's a way you can sort of basically have your cake and eat it too, as far as this quest is concerned. Now, where are you, Sinderion? Is that you? Wake up, please.
You look like you've seen some travel.
I have. Oh, God, look at that. I just love the shadow over his eye and everything. Hoods are cool. Those bloody yiddies. Yeah, I got your tears.
You found 5 of the tears? Fantastic. This turned out better than I expected.
Fantastico.
Perhaps a little bit of a bonus is in order.
That's okay, Antonio Banderas. So there you go. So he gave me 1,600 gold. So you know how I said quests scale based on their level? The level that you are? This is and it's the moment you collect the quest. 99% of the time, it's the moment you collect the quest. The level you were when you got the quest. Which is why we didn't get a better ring when we were Boris in the sewers and stuff. This one's funny, though. It's the level you are when you pick up the tears in the cave. So even though we kind of got this ages ago and we've leveled up since then, we did actually get the appropriate reward there.
They're the pride of my collection.
So, yeah, they're the pride of his collection.
The tears look beautiful in my collection. 1,000 thanks once again.
The fact he goes immediately back to bed is amazing. Like, he doesn't really give a shit. So, I think the way to make them show up there is we need to leave and probably wait till the morning and he'll put them in there. We just wait a little while. So, it's 4 a.m. I don't know. Let's just wait till 9 or something. It might be 24 hours of waiting. I'm not too sure. There you go, 10 a.m. Oh, this is so cozy. I think this place is best when it's a bit misty, you know. I really think this game is missing chapel content. There should be a thing where you learn a lot more about the Aedra, the Daedra, and like, I don't know, there should be a faction to hang out at the chapels and do stuff with them.
It's you. Hi.
Oh, there he is. Let's see what he does. Ready? Yeah, hi. Hi to Gale. I never did like you much. No!
Greetings, apprentice.
Oh, God, he's stuck. Get out of his way! Why are you all going in his room? Did he do it already? Ah, he did. Oh, they're not light. They're not glowing. Oh, really? But look, so now they have weight and they have value. And you can take them. It's not wrong to take them. So there you go. So I'm having them. Oh, I feel bad. Oh, that doesn't feel good. I feel bad about that. Well, they're the prize of your collection, are they?
Strasza of the Mages Guild, evoker and alchemist, and also, in his scant free time, a trainer in alchemy.
Mm-hmm.
The tears look beautiful in my collection.
It's you.
1,000 thanks once
Hi.
again.
It's funny, investing in a shop for a skill trainer. Why would I ever want to do that? That just gives them more money, which means my haggling power is worse. It doesn't help me in any way, does it? That's strange. In the original game on the Xbox, they had like collections for, achievements for getting like 100% completion. And I think you had to invest in all shops for that. So you had an incentive there, but otherwise, I don't know, man. Anyway, yeah, like, look, these buildings are amazing. The stained glass looks cool. That'd be a bit better if the light was actually shining through, especially considering it's Unreal, right? But it just feels like you don't get to do enough in them.
He's a very hard worker. Sometimes I wonder if he ever gets out.
Good day.
Goodbye.
They were just talking about.
Coin for an old beggar.
They were just talking about Sinderion there. They really were. Oh man, I want to get cure disease and help these people out. Look at him. Or maybe at least reverse pickpocket some clothes into him. It's funny, we could give him a bunch of bound armor. So you got a bunch of like suited up beggars all over Cyrodiil. I love that idea. Right, God, I just interrupted myself. I had an observation, but I can't remember what it was. So that's one quest. All right, next quest is Sinderion. All right. I'm kind of going on chat here, by the way. All right. And the YouTube comments. Alchemy training. Sinderion has asked that I bring him a bottle of Tamika's Vintage 3.99 wine and a bottle of Sorelli Brothers Vintage 3.99 wine. I should acquire them so that he'll agree to train me. Now, we already have one. Tamika 3.99. I got a message that apparently at Cloud Ruler Temple is the other vintage. Jesus, we're going up and down all over the place. Poor studies under stars, traveling a lot here. This is becoming a bit like an Arena and Daggerfall character now, zooming all over the province. So, I don't know where. I don't know how. I haven't looked this up on any level. I'm just trusting you guys here. So let's have a little look around. I'm just going to check, like, I don't know, likely places. First of all, there's this room here. Are there any containers out here? Are there any bottles and any of the kegs or anything? This feels a bit like a stable, right? Is this about you? Was it maybe an idea that you'd stable your horse up here? Speaking of which, where again is my horse? Maybe it's gone back to the Chadenor stables. Someone said that they do that. Right. Well, there's nothing outside. I don't think there's anything out on the wall either. There's no containers near the entrance either. There's nothing sneaky and hidden around the sides. Bethesda do stuff like that a lot, by the way. What is that over there? Oh, Jesus, that was a big drop. Oh my fuck. That was a huge drop. I didn't even really think about that. What is that over there? Well, I don't think we're going to find the wine over this way. I'll tell you what, it looks so good just because it has the lights here. Holy shit, there's just a chest out here. Wow. Oh, that's a real troll right there. 3 gold! And a tankard! Look! This is what we can drink from! Look at that, a silver tankard. Are you serious? That's what this... What? I don't know any quest that this is associated with. Well, I mean, it's nice nightly views. What is that down there? Is that a wisp, maybe? Some kind of snowy ghost. I do miss Mart's Monster Mod. You know, scaling the enemies, giving them different skins and stuff. Oh, speaking of... So, I was on the Nexus earlier. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, God, another fucking mod story, WP. Why? What? Honestly. hey guys, it's a big part of the Elder Scrolls Oblivion experience. That's what I'll say first of all. But no, I wasn't on the Oblivion Nexus. I was on the Morrowind Nexus. So, did you guys know that there was a huge release for Tamriel Rebuilt right when this remaster came out? For those that don't know, back when Morrowind came out in the day, so you'd had Arena and then Daggerfall was massive, right? But these earlier games had so much exploration, and people way back in the day, this is funny to think on really, were disappointed that Morrowind was so air quotes small, right? It was just the island of Vardenfall. So a team came together called Tamriel Rebuilt, and they said, we're going to implement the entire continent, not just the province. They could have said, well, let's add the rest of Morrowind, right, around the island. No. They were going to add everything. Tamriel, the whole place, rebuilt. And so they had this huge scope idea of doing it, because the game engine could technically support it, but it would need all the content. And then very quickly, they realized this is way too ambitious. But they had the name. I say very quickly. It might have been years. I don't know. Anyway, I'm talking about Morrowind's release right now. Okay, so early 2000s, all right? This is a 20-year-old modding project. It was an old project when I came to the scene later. I did play Morrowind, but I wasn't into modding Morrowind much. I mean, I did mess with the construction set and tried to make a custom race in that game, but I didn't really do much. It was with Oblivion I really got into the modding scene. And at that point, for me, in the mid-2000s, already Tamriel Rebuilt was, like, ancient. And they were trying to do a version for Test 4 that added, like, you know, the Isle of Stirk and stuff. But, you know, the Morrowind thing was the big thing. And even though a new game came out, they hadn't been undeterred. So it was now an old game, but they were still making the mod. And I remember back then, it was like it was like in development hell. Like, there were never enough resources. People were really struggling, but they were going for it, just slowly bubbling away in the background. Then, of course, a few years later, Skyrim came out. So now Morrowind's 2 games out of date. The open Morrowind project wasn't finished at that point, so playing Morrowind was getting annoying on modern hardware. The engine limitations were getting annoying, and they were still just like plugging away at it, just a little bit in the background. Anyway, I obviously found other things to be interested in. The weird and wonderful world of Tyria took me for 10 years to this day, and I never really thought about it. I assumed that there's probably like 1 or 2 nerds, you know, quietly doing a little bit every now and then that's it, and it wasn't going anywhere. But I couldn't be more wrong. They're still making it, but full force, doing really well. They, like, release chapters, and they're, like, full-fledged fucking expansions with, like, hundreds of quests and thousands of NPCs and beautiful custom-made, like, cities and shit. It's insane. So, right when the Oblivion remaster came out, the next chapter of Tamriel Rebuilt for Morrowind also released, and it adds like another huge chunk of the mainland, like this beautiful town. What's it called? It's called like Fortune's Grasp or something, or like Grasping Fortune, or Finding Fortune, or Finding Money, or something. I don't know. It's something like that, I think. It's got like an arena stuff. It's insane. Anyway, I had no idea the project was still going so strong. And it's really funny for me as a big Oblivion diehard who looked at that as an ancient thing that wasn't really going anywhere, to see of all the projects, you know, there's no Oblivion project on that level, but the Morrowind shit is still going. And, you know, it's very modern. They've got like a really good, you know, website and supplementary materials for it. They've got a big Discord where they all meet together and design from, and so it's really cool to see that survived into the modern era of, you know, the internet and the tools are so much better now. Open Morrowind is really good. The Morrowind script extender team have like actually done a script extender edition of the construction set tools for this game, so it loads quicker and it has better filters and shit. So I mean, it's just amazing. It's really I love stuff. I genuinely love stuff like that. That game is older than GW1, and it's got this big thriving community with all these people interested, this brilliant trailer, this huge release. All of this is to say, guys, mod tools for GW1, please? Arenanet? Please? Come on. Come on. Look, you may have a lot of arguments. Why not? We don't have any money. We can't do it. I know you may have arguments. My response to all those arguments is this. Come on. Come on. Right, we can take some gold. And if that's not a compelling argument, I don't know what is. Come on. The blade boots. So, there was no wine in here. We were looking very hard for the wine in here, and there was no wine. But yeah, in all seriousness, if you guys are interested, try it out. Let me know what you think. Because playing Oblivion here today is really making me want to go check out more of it. I'm hoping that it's going to rekindle my fires for Daggerfall, but I've played so much of it and stalled and restarted and stalled and restarted. I was kind of burnt out on it for now, I think.
Sir.
Red Velvet Black. This seems like a likely place. Oh, I found it. There's a bottle of each. So what is this? Jawfreeze Chambers? It's not even stealing. Tamika, Vintage 399. Now, do I take both bottles? I don't think we do, right? Oh shit, did I just grab the wrong one? No, there you go. Tamika and Sorelli, and what? Do you know what? In exchange, because I'm a good guy, I'm a nice guy, I'll give you a journeyman retort. Here you go. Look how fucking fancy that looks. Right, now, don't knock over the cups. Don't. Oh, God. All I need is to be able to hold a button to rotate it. Please. Oh. Come on. Oh. Hey. You didn't think I'd do it, did... Oh, shit. Oh, it's gone over there. Oh, this is not gonna... This is impossible. All right, an upside-down wine glass is okay. Oh, my God. There we go. And then this one. There, look. Oh! Thank God they don't shatter. Oh! Hold on. It's funny, actually. You never see that Bethesda... Oh, fuck's sake. You never see Bethesda placing them upside down, do you? What? They totally could have. That's the way that people do it, IRL, isn't it? So help me, if this all counts as stealing and every second that I've been interacting with this shit. Alright, that's good enough. There you go. Tamika Vintage 399, you can keep. You can have a...
Good evening, sir.
Good morning. Good morning. That's amazing. Thank you for the tip-off there, guys. Dude, the katana looks cool. Potion of Cure Disease. And some Cyrodiilic Brandy here, too. And a monk robe. I'll tell you, if they had the housing system in this, where I could display all the different items and stuff, I'll tell you what, I'd get a display of every set. I'd get all the different robes. I'd have, in an ideal world, if I could create like a workshop like I can in Fallout 76, I'd have like a little room that's got, you know, these are all the robes. They're all they're not all bunged into a barrel. They're all on display, you know, and this is like my my magic-themed room. And then in this room, this is my, you know, I'd have it all. Alright, collecting things like a pack rat. So, back to Skingrad, I guess, for Sinderion. I didn't anticipate this today, but since we also have the bear pelt and the lion pelt, we could go see what those two Daedric quests are, at the very least, right? We can see what they have to say to us. Skingrad, I always end up going the wrong way. Here we go. It is... sorry. Whoa. What's going on in chat here? This is reliving my experience decorating Rosethorn Hall bookshelves. Rosethorn is the one here, right? It's in this town, isn't it? Isn't it Rosethorn here? With the extra quest and everything?
Oh,
Hello. Oh, no, he's not in the Mages Guild. He's in the shop, isn't he? It is stealing in Starfield. You got arrested and forced into an undercover operation, joining a super dangerous pirate fleet because you picked up a soccer ball and threw it to a child. I scanned ahead there and thought you said threw it at a child. It was considered stealing and they arrested you. That's great. I mean, no, that's not great. That's terrible. It's because it was a handball. Yeah, you shouldn't do that. Well, no, she said football. Oh, no, she said soccer ball. Yeah. Okay, the Westworld Inn.
You cannot escape the Master's vigilance.
Whoa, what?
Die!
Oh, shit, it's another sleeper agent. Oh! God, I don't want to assault anyone. I'm just going to keep it paralyzed. Go on, beat it up. That's it. Actually, let's poison it. This is so funny, man. Volendrung's amazing. This is easily one of the best weapons. Let's try and soul trap it if we can. I'll tell you what, knowing that Soul Trap is the last in the list is really handy. Oh, God. Okay, also, I do know, guys, I do know that you can't Soul Trap an NPC in Azura's Star. I do know that. I've known that for a long time. I just forget. I just don't consider it. Yeah, so obviously we can't Soul Trap her, whatever. That is the one limitation of Azura's Star. If there was like a black Azura's Star, that would be pretty epic. Oh, by the way, speaking of Azura, any lore heads out there as well? Isn't it true that, like, the Nerevarine from Morrowind, aren't you, like, Azura's chosen? You know how in this game, it's kind of like a big Akatosh game, right? And Christ, Skyrim's kind of a big Akatosh game as well. Akatosh is, like, the big swinging dick, really. But isn't like Morrowind more of an Azura thing? Because the Nerevarine is an Azura, it's like Azura's champion. Am I right about that? No? That's just something I read while I was looking at the Tamriel rebuilt stuff. So another
what is it now?
Oh. This is Else God Hater, and yet you're a fanatic when it comes to Mehrunes Dagon, eh? Oh, also, yeah, one of you guys said in the comments that there is a Mehrunes Dagon shrine in Oblivion. Christ, what's going on with my mouth today? In Morrowind, there's a Mehrunes Dagon shrine, and you know, just like we've got all the shrines around here. I don't know if they're specifically called the Mythic Dawn, but you can find them. You can get a quest just the same. You can get the artifact. Mehrunes Dagon's artifact. You might say, well, what is it? Is it what? You know, we got Sanguine's Rose. We got Azura's Star. What is Mehrunes Dagon's artifact? It would be interesting to say it's the Mysterium Xarxes. Now, apparently it's a spear. That was a really cool comment I got for you guys in the past 24 hours. There's like a Mehrunes Dagon spear. And spears are one of the things that got removed in Oblivion. I talked about this in episode 1, you know, stuff got dumbed down or whatever. Spears are missing from this game. There's no spear skill tree. In the earlier games there was. So yeah, they
Battlehorn Castle near Coral is besieged by marauders.
Interesting. You know, if you need to get better at archery, you should talk to Raymond Broder. He's quite a good shot.
You can never be too good with a bow. I know I'm not.
Good day.
You look like a bright one.
What?
What is it?
You just yawned in his face. I was about to call him a cute little wood elf there. He just yawned in his face to end the conversation. Guys, you just murdered her. Look, there's a topless murdered lady on the floor. You did that. And neither of you care. This isn't even like the Fighters Guild, which was painfully evident there, by the way. You guys did, like, no damage. But okay. Sinderion. Sorry about this. Caused a little bit of a fuss upstairs. Wait, Kerry says you can only convert it to the Black Star in Skyrim. Oh, is that a thing? You say that, and... Oh, shit. Where is he? Sinderion? Oh.
Please tell me you have more Nirnroot for me.
Oh, my God. No, I don't, but I have something else.
Hey, good to see you again.
Hi. I don't have any Nirnroot, but check this out.
Look at this. How wonderful. Simply wonderful. I'm hesitant to even open the bottles. Oh, thank you for these. Now, you were after some training? I think I can accommodate you.
There you go. Enjoy your Nuka-Cola, good sir. That's funny, because he has bartering and training. We can invest twice. I wonder what happens if I click one of those. Does it remove both options? Or can I actually increase his gold twice?
Have a look at my wares.
His default
I'm
is...
sure there's something to suit you.
His default is only 900, so even in if I do both, he's not going to become one of the best vendors in the game. Do you have any alchemy equipment? Oh, an expert alembic. Hey, that's better than my journeyman one. How much do you like me?
For you, of course.
95.
I have potions and everything you need to make your own.
It's interesting.
What will it be?
Investing in the shop gives them more septims, which reduces my haggling power. So in a way, I'm working against myself with stuff like that. But fine. I'll definitely buy that, please. Let's try this. First of all, will you buy my journeyman alembic?
That's a good deal.
Thank you. And please may I buy this expert alembic? Thank you. That's brilliant. He's got a lot of cheap wine. Some silver. Weak elixirs of expiration. They'll keep resetting. So what is that? Fortify health 20 points is equal to what? Plus 200 max HP. That's pretty good. I mean, I'm excited to buy those off of him when we get to that point, when they're really strong. But we need to find more Nirnroot.
I appreciate your business.
We haven't really been collecting much lately. So let's see. Oh, he only has one option now for investment. Weird.
We're next! I'm sure of it! First Kvatch, now Skingrad! The Daedra won't stop until we're all dead!
Okay, yeah, we're right in the crisis here now.
Tamika makes some truly fine wines at her winery. I think they're every bit as good as the Surly Brothers wines.
Ah, I think you like them both, don't you? Yeah, I'll invest just because I like you.
I would gladly let you invest in my shop. The extra coin will allow me to purchase more goods from adventurers such as yourself.
I know we've heard that line, guys. I could skip through it. I'm not going to. We need to hear every voice-acted variation of that line, okay? And until we've done that, I won't consider the LP complete.
Nirnroot doesn't need sunlight to thrive. Don't forget to check underground as well.
I'm well happy with that. Little alchemy upgrade while we're at it. Brilliant. Okay. Diseased hoe, I have a name, you know.
Some potions?
What is this about a diseased hoe? Oblivion's Mehrunes Dagger DLC adds the rock pick hose and the diseased hoe. I consider those Daedric artifacts. Yeah, that's so funny. I was just talking about those. Yeah, I think we're going to dedicate a whole episode to Mehrunes Dagger, by the way. Because it's like the best adventuring DLC. By the way, they keep talking about Battlehorn Castle. We still haven't gone there. Earthor actually told us about it. It seems that people like talking about it in Skingrad, or Skingrad NPCs like talking about it. There is a bit of a reason for us to go there, by the way, because we can train our block there, which is pretty handy. Speaking of training block, we can do it with someone at the Fighters Guild as well. And I think it's finally time, guys. Let's do... this here. I mean, look at this. The Desolate Mine. It's one of the earliest quests we collected. Okay. So, at the Fighters Guild, Burrs Grow Cash has given me a contract to deliver a weapons shipment to Fighters Guild members in the Desolate Mine, northwest of Cheydinhal. So let's get out of here. And let's go do that. Let's get these weapons out of our inventory. For a while, I was holding off on completing this, just so I could show you how you can hold on to them from those Mythic Dawn, during that Mythic Dawn quest. But we're done with it now. Look, we've actually done a lot of questing around the outside of Cheydinal. I'm going to go to the stables and see if our black horse is there. Because another thing I want to do today, it's not really a quest, but we haven't really played around with horse armor, have we? Should we go and actually buy some? We've got the money now. The world's kind of our oyster as far as cash is concerned, I think, at this point. Aha, I think that is our... Well, no, they had 2 for sale, didn't they? Yes? No? Ah, shit, that one's stealing. Oh, there's our old nag. It already has... Ah, is that my horse? Aha, my black horse. Artax 2. Brilliant. Okay, so the mine is only about 200 steps. How many times have we... We've done this a lot. We've been to the Cheydinal stables, and we've... Oh, fuck me. That's a big old Oblivion gate right there. Let's try and give that a wide berth. I'm going to get too close to that. I'm beginning to get nervous. This isn't just the orange of the sunset, but it's the orange from being close... Oh, God. Being too close to the Oblivion gate. Yeah, so I think we'll ride the black horse back, and we'll get it an armor set. What I think I'm noticing is these 2 official DLC quests we've got. The Rip in Time one, and this thing where we're following the Mythic Dawn notes. They both give you more new types of horse armor too. That's what the, you know, it costs like a tenner to get those 2 quests, by the way. So, playing with some of the base ones from the base horse armor DLC might be fun before we start experimenting with the new 2025 editions. What the fuck is that? Is that a Goblin Shaman, but with like a bugged black headdress? Is it bugged or is it just really dark? Wow. Oh no, I left my action arc. Yeah, whatever. Let's freeze this bitch. This is so cool. Look at this. Oh no, hey. Should we let Artax kill it? Oh, we totally could. What's happened to it? What's actually going on? It's completely bugged. Oh, no, he's standing up. Why is he red, by the way? I wonder what... Oh, no, I hit Artax. How was that a hit on Artax? Wait. On what planet? Oh, my God, you're flying now. Are you okay? Do you think the horses have disposition? Because if they do, it might not be very happy with us. We can get a lockpick. Where was that shaman? Here, have you got a cool staff? A dwarven short sword. Potions. Ugh. One thing I've noticed, you guys haven't seen it much in the LP because I'm doing it off screen. Selling all these random ass potions is kind of annoying. Now that I can make my own, I mean, it's okay gold, but screw it. I'm gonna leave it. All right. Shit. Where was that entrance? Shouldn't the Fighters Guild be outside the mine? Oh, there we got the weird leaf bug again. It's a shame because the moon does look really good the way it interacts with the clouds and stuff. There's a doomstone over there. Alright, stay for me. Stay out there for me, Artax. I sounded like a dad trying to stop his kids from fighting. Oh, if only I could have a little goblin companion. That's the thing, right? There's the charm spells and stuff. I like the idea of a world where this game has, like, a charm spell and it's permanent. But you can only charm one thing and... like, the tier of the spell affects the type of creature you can charm. So it should be like charm mundane enemies. So you can charm like rats and stuff. And then later you can get bears and goblins and then, you know, it goes up and up and up. I think that'd be really cool. The way that it kind of works in this at the moment is it's based on their level. Which of course doesn't really have anything to do with like how strong... like as you level, they level too. So it's kind of, I don't know. And also, you get to a point where it always fails unless you have 100% spell effectiveness. And we're locked to 95 because we're wearing armor, not robes. It's just a bit weird. Anyway, let's dramatically walk over to these guys. I'm sorry you've been waiting for me for a long time, everybody. But the Fighters Guild has finally sent some help. Oh, dude, the steel stuff does look sick. See, that could have been us. See, Kerry was laughing at this last night. She said, your character doesn't look like an Argonian in this. She just said, you look like you're an ill-like human or whatever. And it's true, once you got the helmet and stuff on. If I was an orc, look at that. Orcs just look fucking cool in the big... Oh, shit. What?
Show me what you've got.
Wait, no. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why is that door open already? Oh, shit. They're just going to try and punch their way through. Well, I don't want to do the quest this way. I wonder if that goblin, like, knew I was there, crept towards the edge, and then all hell broke loose. I'm going to be a bit quicker here.
Good that you made it. You should talk to Rihanna.
Thank you.
Good that you've made it. You should talk to Rihanna.
Okay.
You must be the reinforcement from the guild. Good. I hope you brought weapons for us.
So yeah, there's a couple of ways you can do this quest. Your reward changes quite heavily based on if these guys survive. And what I'll tell you as well is rumors around the town change quite a lot based on whether these guys survive, which is a nice little touch. So if you want to keep them alive, one thing you can actually do is... So over there where we were fighting that goblin, that's supposed to be a locked gate. I don't know why it's open right now. It's supposed to be locked. What you can do... She has the key. So what you can do is pickpocket the key off of her. Don't get caught, obviously, you get kicked out of the Fighters Guild. But if you pickpocket the key off of her, you can go open the gate and do it all on your own. And then they're guaranteed to survive. Bit of a weird way around it. The gate seems to already be open for me, I don't know why. So what's going on with these goblins?
Horrible creatures. And they've made this mine too dangerous for the workers. We're going to have to get rid of them.
Wait, if you fortify your personality high enough, everything ignores you, so it's kind of like being friends with everyone? Is that true? Really? Enemies don't attack you if you have high... monsters, creatures and stuff don't attack you if you have high personality. I mean, yeah, that's kind of half of it. The other half, though, is getting them to follow you, right? I don't know. I think being a summoner of undead and Daedra and stuff is cool. But I think there is another archetype there, like the Pied Piper archetype, you know? I want to be the Rat King, you know? Or the Beastmaster or whatever. Okay, so here's your weapons.
You've made it, and just in time. We've got trouble with goblins here. I'll take the bow. You give the weapons to my other 2 men.
So basically what you have to do is figure out what they like. Oh, that's cool. She equipped it.
Get the weapons to the other men. Then we'll take care of the goblins.
So much dialogue in this game. It just feels like weird, circular, almost like non-useful dialogue. Also, the chainmail looks really good.
You too.
Ah, you've got the weapons. Let's talk about that weapons shipment you brought.
This is a weird quest as well, right? Where I think for a lot of us playing nowadays and watching this moment in this LP, you don't think much of it. But again, it's a real novelty back in the day. It was a novelty to actually be able to give these NPCs the items, see them equip them, see them use them. So I think he tells you what kind of a fighter he is, and you pick.
Filthy animals. Some of my kinsmen are partial to them, but I find them reprehensible.
Yeah, I'm partial to them. I want to be the Goblin Whisperer.
Excellent! I long to sink a blade into some goblin flesh.
So, I mean, he's pretty clear about that. He wants the sword. I'm going to give him the hammer.
Ah, a hammer. Well, not my first choice, but it will suffice. Let's go.
Okay, there you go. Deliberately just did that to troll him. I assume he has really low skill with blunt.
I have a weapon now. This hammer. Not my usual weapon choice, but it will have to do. Let us slay these creatures.
I like this. How few players probably are hearing that bit of dialogue?
I'm waiting.
You're the one with the weapons shipment, right? Let's talk about that.
So you should, air quotes, give this guy the hammer.
Only good goblin is a dead goblin. I like dead goblins.
Yeah, okay.
The council runs the arena to amuse the masses, and it pays for itself with all the fools who lose their shirts gambling.
Speaking of which, we'll go there soon. That's funny. He's got arena rumor. Is he an Imperial City citizen?
Good. I need a weapon. I'm looking forward to bashing some skulls in.
That one's a little bit more subtle. You might give him the wrong thing there if you speak to the orc first. Okay, you can have the sword.
A sword, huh? Good enough for me. I'll split scalps instead of bash skulls.
But then the other guy that explicitly asks for a blade is on the left, and I feel like most of us in the West anyway, we're going to speak to the guy on the left first, aren't we?
I'm good, I suppose. I've got this sword. It's better than nothing. Let's go bash in some goblin skulls.
You know, that Tamriel Rebuilt thing is so cool to me. They've got so many quests, but again, in that game, they don't have to worry about the voice acting side. I mean, it's easier now that you can synthetically create them, but they can just put lines and lines and lines in and go nuts, you know?
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna stick with Volendrung. So I've given weapons to the 3 Fighters Guild members. We should now clear the mine of goblins. So, I don't know. It feels to me, on Expert, like so far, most NPCs aren't dying. Like, we got through Kvatch without any issues. Why is that glowing?
To be impressed?
It's like an open lock spell has been cast on it or something.
Don't feel bad. No one lives forever.
Oh, is this... There's no... Oh, okay. Oh, God, how do I get through? Ah. Alright. Paralyzed him. It's like I'm a support here. Oh, that guy's dead. Mine is dead. Oh, there's another one. Oh, I feel like I should poison them too, actually. There you go. That's 2 poisons. Let's put weakness to frost on as well. Now, is that retroactive, I wonder? Oh, we should be soul trapping these. And again, I have to manually do it. We'll tweak things later. Volendrung is a manual soul trap situation. I'm gonna drink that. Should we do some AoE? Oh. Ho ho ho! So good. Loving that AoE. Oh my god, how many goblins are there? Is everybody okay?
Die! Die, damn you!
Jesus, we could just like 2-tap him. Oh, I'm really scared I'm going to paralyze the wrong guy.
Bleed to death.
We all okay, everybody? This guy's looking angry still. I'm going to follow him. He seems to know what's up. Oh shit, careful guys, there's a trap there. Ah! Ow. Oh my god, don't die. Don't die to those logs. Oh, God. Oh. Okay. I don't want to cast a spell. He might be nearly dead. Let's just hit it. Shit, did somebody die? Oh, no, Rihanna! Oh, she has the mine key. She died in the trap. Oh, that was like the last enemy. Oh. Dude, was that the big fucking meaty orc there that survived that?
Let's clear this mine of those goblins.
No, it wasn't. It was the goddamn Altmer.
Ready for action.
Wait. So I'm not in combat, but where's the orc? Is he busy fighting alone somewhere? There's the dead miners. Oh, he's here. Surrounded by a bunch of twitching bodies.
Right. Let's get to bashing some goblin skull.
Yeah, well, I did.
Show me to them.
Well, I don't know now, man. I don't know. Are you alright? He seems to be doing something. You just gonna wait in here then, are you? No? Is he patrolling?
Let's clear.
I'm concerned that because she died, it might have bugged the quest. Look, I'm not going to save scum everything. If she died, she died. And yeah, by the way, I did read that tip. I read as a tip that you should run in first and trigger that trap before any NPCs go there. Because they can get beaten up by it. Oh god, this is another trap. Oh, sounds like there's a boss goblin zombie somewhere. Ah, empty gold vein. Oh my god, mushrooms are even better to pick now than ever before. Alright, I'll take them. Somewhere on the left. Around here. Oh, shit. If it is the boss. Oh, Iondale's nearly dead. Save him. Okay. Oh, okay. All right, they dealt with it. Jesus Christ, he's so low. Did you see how low his health was? The Desolate Mine is now clear of the goblins infesting it. I should return to Bursgrow Cash for my payment. Oh, but what about the Red Guard? The Red Guard's just dead. Are these guys all, like, empty loot? So many bodies. The dead miners as well. Recently used pickaxe. That's interesting, isn't it? It's like got a unique, weird quest name. I wonder if that's something we can equip. No. There's a chest hidden back here. 30 gold. Oh, hold on. The question is...
Well done, my friend. This mine is once again safe for the miners.
Oh.
It is good that we've taken care of them, though they smell worse dead than alive.
Ugh.
Sweet.
Who's going to clear all the... Really sweet? Okay. Who's going to clear all the rest of this out? Oh. There's something about the blasé way no one gives a shit about death in this that's so funny and sad at the same time, you know? I don't even know where her body is now. I'm totally lost. I'd like to know where that shaman came from. Because if it was a boss of sorts, there might be a boss chest down there. There might be some decent loot. I've got no idea, really. Oh, well, there you go. You know, this is like with the two brothers at the farm out near Coral. Unfortunately, only one survived in my timeline. Yeah, what is going on with this? Very strange. Is it possible I came into this mine before the quest earlier in the series? Opened... Oh, these guys are doing the ritual.
Good enough.
That was some good goblin bashing. What else you need?
Well, can we carry the Red Guard's body out?
Lots of them dead. Just like it should be.
Reggie says that trap took her out for me too. Oh, there you go.
Not bad.
So I wasn't the only one. Oh, an average lock. Okay. On target. Open hard lock. On self. Let's cast lightning wall or something, I guess. Silver nugget, steel helmet. Couple of torches. I'm happy to get those. Alteration level 83. All right. Oh dear. So we're gonna get the bad rumors in town, I guess. Oh no, I didn't save. Please don't hard lock. Cool. Loading screens going from interiors to exteriors. That's the true terror right there. And it only happened once, right? It only happened once to us that we were in an alien ruin. And we had that. Hey, Tail Emoji, it's good to see you. Alright, nice. "200 steps away." Ugh, past an Oblivion gate. Also, what about the horse? Didn't I ride a horse here? Didn't see it. Oh man, they look so orange, don't they? You know, I've never really thought to look at the rivers. You know, there's a river running through Cheydinhal. What does it look like on the outside? My guess is Unique Landscapes did a lot of really fun stuff with that. There's someone making a series of tweaks to the City Isle, just like the old Oblivion had. They've done like an update to Way. They've improved the bridge. I don't think it's quite as good as the old editions, because it's like a new author, but they're doing very similar things. I might install them and do a tour of it, like a world space mod showcase. I kind of cringe at the word showcase there, because I know that a lot of people make their living doing mod showcases. I wouldn't, you know, it would just be a bit of the LP, and I'd just sort of show what it looks like, because it looks cool from the screenshots. But yeah, still so far, no unique landscapes for the remaster or anything like that. I feel like the perfect version of Oblivion for me would be the UI tweaks, some gameplay tweaks, the main stuff we've been talking about, and then yeah, a couple of little world space changes, just because it's so fancy and it's so fun to explore, you know. Fuck me, that cold snap is just so satisfying. Hey, bit of Nern route. It's been a while. Oh, here you go. Well, this answers my question. This is the river that the town goes through. It's just a tiny little egress, and then that's it. Let's just say it goes underground, you know? That's a common thing. It says the quest marker is actually outside. I would have thought we'd be going into the Fighters Guild. I guess not. Maybe the NPC that's there. Because it is funny, isn't it? You know, they got all this fancy, like, ways that they can move the NPCs around, and some of them do have really cool schedules. But then, well, as far as, like, the Mages Guild are concerned, the Fighters Guild, because they all live in the places, you very rarely see them actually leave.
Good morning.
Hi, Burrs.
Haven't you taken care of that weapon shipment yet? Those weapons won't deliver themselves.
I have. No. Fair enough. It took me a long goddamn time.
Move your ass, boot.
Oh, Jesus. They don't treat you very nicely at the Fighters Guild. Same as with the arena as well. So, let us just see. Character. Factions. So, I'm an associate of the Fighters Guild. Now, this is quite interesting, guys. Okay. Associate is what you start as, right? It goes associate and then apprentice. You'll see like we're an apprentice in the Mages Guild. So the next tier for the Fighters Guild is apprentice. So we're just an associate. We're the lowest possible rung. Now when you join the Fighters Guild, if you come here to Cheydinhal, you can get this contract straight away. If you go to Anvil, you can get the contract that we did over there straight away, the rat quest, the rat house quest. They're both available to you as an associate. You can do both of them. Now, here's what's kind of funny. If you do this one first, then he's going to upgrade. When you complete it, he says, "Good work, maggot." He talks some shit to you, and then he'll rank you up to an apprentice. You'll no longer be an associate. You'll be an apprentice, just as we are in the Mages Guild. You'll get that rank just from one quest. And then when you do that, then he'll say, okay, you're going to have to go do something else. Hey, how about checking out Anvil? and he'll throw you all the way over to Anvil. And then you do the rat quest, and after the rat quest, they give you the 3rd tier. So from just the 2 quests, you're already up at rank 3, right? That's if you do it in the order where Cheydinal's first. However, in this playthrough, I did the Anvil one first. And when we beat the Anvil one, did we get a rank up? No. We got fuck all. We're still just an associate. They didn't rank me up at all over in Anvil, which is a bit of a shame, right? Now, what happens then is, since I'm essentially cheated out of a rank, if we do this quest second, the Cheydinal quest second, this guy is going to double rank us up now. And I don't know what that's going to look like in the dialogue, but he'll give me 2 ranks in 1. We're actually going to skip the apprentice phase for the Fighters Guild, because the dickheads over at Anvil chose not to give it to me. I wonder why it's coded that way. My guess is that the Anvil one was made earlier, and in the original designs, it was like 2 quests per 1 rank. But later in the day, it ended up 1 quest per 1 rank or something as they ran out of time. And that's reflected in this, but they didn't do it over here or something. You can just see all this shit falling through the cracks all the time with this game, right? But yeah, so...
Haven't you taken care of that weapon?
Yeah, I know. All right, here, look.
Well, you got the weapons there, but there were casualties after. Do better in the future or don't come to me for work. Here's your reward.
So I think we get less gold for that. But there you go. The Desolate Mine. We got 320 gold. I'm sorry. It was a trap. How was I to know? You know? How was I to know? What was I supposed to do? Sneak ahead in stealth? With detect life on or something? Scout the area for them? Okay. I don't know where those NPCs go to live or say or do after that quest, by the way. I've got no idea. Presumably they'll be around somewhere. Right, you got another contract for me?
Nothing now, not at your rank. Go see Azan in Anvil. Maybe he's got something.
Say, that's kind of funny, because I did already do that with Azan and Anvil. Now, if I say advancement...
You've done well so far. I hereby promote you to apprentice. Good luck.
Okay. So we did get apprentice.
I'm sorry. You're not yet ready for a promotion. Keep completing contracts and take care of any assigned duties.
Well, let's see what it actually says.
Go to it!
In our character sheet here. Oh, we are an apprentice. Did I mess the names up? So we didn't skip. So we are an apprentice.
What?
Hello.
Business is bad with that damn Oblivion gate outside of town. You think things can't get any worse, and then they do.
Dude, are those extra teeth in his mouth? It looks so purple.
That Gruyan Garana is really full of herself. She'll talk your ear off if you let her.
Oh, I love how the sun just came out there. Yeah, I don't know then. I guess we do just get that rank. I guess we don't skip.
Go hurt something.
Sure. So we're an apprentice now in both guilds. Even though getting the apprenticeship in the Mages Guild was brutal and took forever. Fighters Guild just took those 2 quests, I guess, there then. Maybe what happens is we quickly rank up again. Or maybe we go to Anvil now and they rank us up?
Go ahead. I'm sorry. You're not... Nothing now.
Like, he's still telling me to go back to Anvil, so maybe that's what we do.
Good day.
I don't actually really know how that's going to work. Is there anything else I want to do here in Cheydinal before we move on? There's so much content in this town, honestly, but it's all locked off for us until we do a certain something. All right, let's go back to Anvil. Let's see what they say over there. This wasn't really on my game plan for today, but we'll forget otherwise. It seems natural to do it right now. Oh, yeah, whatever. It's fine. I want to train Block as well now. Someone at the Fighters Guild, but that's over in Coral.
What's going on with you? I've
Hello.
heard that the Nords of Skyrim have been warring with the Redoran of Morrowind.
The Nords have always been protective of their territory. It's no wonder they get involved in these disputes.
Take care.
Good day.
So was that a sailor and a homeless? Oh, there you go. The Fighters Guild's right here. Like, who's out and about at that late hour? The orc had an extreme underbite, did he now? Are you guys still awake and okay? There's a porter. Just staring at me. Wait.
You
Rano?
look skilled in alteration. Maybe you can teach me something.
Maybe.
What do you want?
I don't know. Did you want to teach him?
Go to it.
When?
How are you?
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
Mirabelle Monet is quite a woman. Ask any of the sailors down at the forecastle.
I've heard that Mirabelle spends a lot of time with the sailors. A lot of personal time with them.
Good to know.
The new owner sure has turned Benares Manor around. It's
Yeah, we heard that.
welcome addition.
A lot
to
of personal time. You know what that just made me think of, right? How often is it you meet someone, you say, how are you doing?
How do you do?
And they go, fantastic.
You look like a bright one.
Hi.
Pleasure to speak with you.
Hi, a pleasure to speak with you. Do you have a contract for me?
Looking for more work, eh? Good. Got a contract for you. I'd like you to go talk to Norbert Lels here in Anvil.
Oh, okay. All right. Maybe we get the double rank up after this. Who's Norbert? Norbert Lels?
He runs Lels Quality Merchandise here in Anvil. He's been having problems with break-ins, though, and he's hired us to put a stop to it.
Right. The Unfortunate Shopkeeper. I don't remember this quest. I remember very little about the Fighters Guild in this, so I'm really excited to do this and just play through and...
I like eating at the Flowing Bowl. Mainlorn runs a quality inn.
Does he now? Okay.
Take care of Lels. He needs the help.
Shall we go speak to Lels? I mean, why not? I'm really curious about this now. The Unfortunate Shopkeeper. There'll probably be a moment while I'm in the middle of this where I'm like, oh, it's this quest. But right now, I've got no idea. I'm just
Hello. Mark Gullet knows more about how to cast a fireball than anyone in Anvil. I tried to stay on his good side.
Yeah, or he'll
Destruction
roast you.
spells can cause a lot.
Oh, right, this quest you completely forgot. Really? Oh, God, which one is it? Let's wait until the morning, I guess. That was a bit of a weird noise I just made there. And it's the morning! And then, you know, hopefully it'll be open. I don't want to sneak in and wake him up.
Greetings.
Greetings to you, sir. The only problem is Volendrung looks really small, doesn't it? Is this because I've been playing too much Monster Hunter? You know, in Monster Hunter, that hammer would be the size of me. I mean, obviously, Monster Hunter's ridiculous, but that looks almost like a one-handed thing to me. Probably that's more realistic than I give it credit for, right? Mental note, do not let me play the party rogue role. Oh, what? Because I didn't scout ahead in the dungeon. It's funny, you mentioned that, and the first thing that came to my mind was Town of Salem. I haven't played that for about a year. I loved that game. I was shit at it. I was so bad at it. My Steam review on that is, it was fun, but I'm too bad at it. Like, the kids that play that game, they just know it so well. So you say the wrong thing, and they'll just jump on you. There's basically two ways you can play that game. You can have fun, get your hands dirty, have a bit of confidence, do a lot of talking, right? Or you can sit there really quietly until someone calls out the fact that you're being really quiet. I had a couple of very good runs in it, though.
Greetings. Welcome to Lels Quality Merchandise. We have a wide range of goods to suit your needs. Oh, and perhaps you saw the sign outside? A slight mistake, you know. Bit of bad luck there. So, what can I do for you?
Oh, I know this. Oh, I do remember this. Okay, check this out.
These break-ins must stop.
Hi, yeah, the sign. Okay, check this out, guys. I think the remaster messed this up, by the way. There was a whole big conversation about this. Let's have a look. So the sign to his shop.
Morning.
Morning.
What is it now?
Here you go.
They say that when you murder someone, the Dark Brotherhood comes to you in your sleep. It's how they recruit new members. Uh-huh. Safe travels. Farewell.
It's like
Hello there.
It's like he's creeped out. Okay, look at this. Lels Quality Merchandise. There's no H there. Merchandise.
I saw some mud crabs by the
So
water
I wonder
recently.
whether, like,
I steered clear of them.
Bethesda fucked it up when they made the asset, laughed about it, and said, "Oh, we got to do a quest about
What
this."
is it?
And then they did a quest. That's kind of how I feel like this ended up being a thing. But obviously, you know, sign writers and stuff, they make mistakes. But in the original, right, that C, merchandise, there is supposed to be a H. In the original, there's like a scratched in H on the sign under my crosshair
Look
there.
at the muscles
where
on
he's
you.
like tried to fix it afterwards, which is just really funny. In the remaster, they did not do the H. The extra H isn't there. They just typed merchandise, and it's kind of missing. And there was a whole big argument about it between nerds online like 2 weeks ago about this. Where people were saying, oh, it's because they're using AI to upscale it. AI is ruining every... AI, you know, there's this fucking moral panic outrage. People shitting themselves, desperate to blame AI for everything. But there was a guy in the responses that said, no, look. They're clearly upscaling this stuff by hand. Somebody's doing this work. They just messed up. They just missed the H. You know, they're sitting there grinding through day after day, up-resing asset after asset after asset, and sometimes people just make mistakes. So the H is missing. I don't know whether they'll do a patch. Obviously, there's not been a single Oblivion remastered patch. What the fuck? Hey!
Not live to see the day Lord Dagon walks the earth.
Hey now. Look, I just want the guards to know this is not me instigating this. Okay?
Like the gods you pray to.
It's not me. I wish these guys would yield and I could convince them and change their ways. Well, on the other hand, we don't have to worry about soul trapping these people, do we? Look at that fucking 3-tap combo right there. So good. Mythic Dawn commentary is 1. She has a key to the forecastle. Wait! She wasn't the proprietress at the forecastle, was she? Surely not, because then how would you do that quest? I mean, I'll take it. I'll take the key. Look at these rough and tumble sailors. None of them care. Just another day on the Anvil docks. But yeah, so there you go. Merchandise. Let's get in there. I'll probably talk way too long about that. Terry attacked the sign. Very offended by that sign. Needed to cut it down. Okay, Mirabelle Monet. Hello. What are you all about?
It's my pleasure. Please, continue.
She's got quite a square face, hasn't she? Nice shape.
Didn't you see that Oblivion gate just outside the walls? Mara, preserve us from the fate of Kavach.
Yeah, I'll try to deal with it. Don't worry, eventually.
He runs Lowell's quality merchandise. Not a bad sort. You can usually find him in his store.
She just sassed him. That's funny.
I feel sorry for Norbert Lels. He's a good man, but he gets taken in so easily.
Does he now? Does he?
You too.
You too. All right, Norbert. What? Look, I'm not stealing, mate. I was coming to the counter to say hello to you.
Welcome. Greetings. Welcome to Lel's Quality Merchandise. We have a wide range of goods to suit your needs.
That's with the H, yeah.
Perhaps you saw the sign outside? A slight mistake, you know. Bit of bad luck there. So, what can I do for you?
All right, I don't know, man. Talk to me. What I heard that... Well, talk to me about yourself first.
I am Norbert Lels. How may I help you?
What a weird topic. Okay. Got any rumours?
Arvena Thelus is an odd one. I've heard some strange noises coming from her basement.
She just keeps rats. So what? So what? All right, you got any break-in issues?
I've lost a great deal of merchandise over the last few months. I keep replacing it, but they keep stealing it. New locks on the doors be damned. They always come at night after I've gone to bed. Maybe a mage transports them inside.
Ooh.
You can just stay in the shop overnight. Good luck.
Look at that.
I'm going to wait at the flowing bowl until this mess is settled. I know I can trust you to keep the place safe.
Look at that. Being a member of the Fighters Guild, that means that I command a bit of respect and authority. Why not go to the City Guard with these issues? Zeppo says, I forgot completely how many people randomly attack you in towns during the main quest. I remember it being a thing in Morrowind. Yeah, I totally forgot too. Totally forgot.
As I said, I'll need you to stop these thieves from breaking into my store. It only seems to happen at night.
Okay.
You too.
Well, I'll just sit my ass down... here. And... let's see. The unfortunate shopkeeper. I've spoken to Norbert. He said he's had break-ins at his store almost nightly. He'd like someone to stay in the store tonight and catch the crooks in the act. Alright, so it's 12 PM right now. I guess I'll wait 12 hours. It will be midnight. And if something's going to happen... I feel like midnight's the magic hour, you know. 6, 7, 8, there you go. 9. Okay, people should be in bed now. 10, 11, midnight. Oh. these guys. Oh shit! Whoa! I was going to speak to you. Oh my god, 3 people? Oh, our AoEs are going to be sick here. Ready? Boom.
Do your worst.
Boom. Boom. Oh my god, guys, should we move to expert? Not expert, master? I've taken care of the crooks breaking into the store. I should speak with the shopkeeper himself. What do you think, everyone? That was nuts. That was 3 NPCs. And remember, by the way, that's the minimum range with the AoE thing. I think in RPG, making an RPG where ranges and stuff works out properly is really difficult. You've got like the maths considerations and stuff when there's so much AoE, one effect hits so many targets, you know, it can be a lot of lag and stuff. But also just a lot of these games, things tend to ball together so closely, you don't need much AoE. It's exactly the Guild Wars stacking thing, you know? You read Arenanet's design documents and like blog posts and stuff from early before the game came out, especially like look at The Guardian, when they talk about Guardian Sanctuary and the lines of warding and all that stuff. Like they're really thinking about very dynamic, lots of movement, right? And like giving boons with the combo fields and stuff. And in the end, it's just, oh, everybody just stacks together and all the mobs stack together. The only place where it gets vaguely more interesting, obviously, is PvP, the best game type of them all. And then a bit world versus world. But, you know, there's just this thing where, like, a lot of that dynamic movement and stuff isn't really a thing. Oblivion feels the same to me here, where it's like, you know, like, 10 foot of AoE is the minimum you can go to. It's priced really cheaply, but is effectively good enough for, like, everything. Because how often, you know, you're in these closed rooms all the time. Yes, archers try to keep a bit of range. Yes, in theory, like, mages with their staves and stuff would, but how often are we finding those experiences? Not that much, right? People are just crowding around us. Creatures are crowding around us, so we could just nuke them all, PB AoE. Alright, I've taken care of the crooks breaking into Norbert Lell's store. I should speak with the shopkeep himself. I read that twice, didn't I? Sorry. So, Jesus, he has a whole gang on him. Look at this. I am going to loot here. I feel like we can loot plenty of stuff, so Mithril, the elven stuff. Shirt with suspenders, clogs. Should we take the whole Mithril set? An elven stuff there. What's this sword? An ebony claymore. Look at that! Ebony claymore! 2,200 septims. What other weapons did they drop? A glass longsword? Ugh. I'm over encumbered already. Do you know what, guys? Honestly, I think I'm gonna get a new set of armor that is purely feather enchanted. Ugh. I mean, I don't know. Drinking a potion, and they do last a long time. It's just, I feel a bit weird, you know, when you're playing all this waiting and stuff. All of a sudden, it's a bit... It's just not nice to feel like I'm constantly on this, like, slight timer. What is this? Minor detect life. We could nick a bunch of his stuff. Remember for the Thieves Guild, we do actually have to steal a bunch of things to progress that. This is kind of perfect, isn't it? We still haven't read the next version of the Guide to the Empire. Like, we could rob him blind and blame those guys. Well, maybe not. Maybe we could just rob him blind because he's a sucker. Look at that mandrake root, repair hammer. Ah, whatever. Okay, where is he then? He said he wasn't waiting. Ugh. Let's just wait till morning. Maybe he'll come back into the shop. You're really appreciating the mod that ties their weapons to the body inventory. Oh, so they don't drop stuff, right? That's a Skyrim thing too, as well, isn't it? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that was a thing they said in Skyrim, that idea where they drop the stuff is a bit... I mean, it's really bad when you're outside and in the grass, and then stuff just... the nightmare scenario is they die on a hill in a grassy area. I mean, how are you going to find that stuff? Like there, for example. I drank feather, and then we lost it immediately because we had to wait till morning. Well, anyway. Well, that's the back door there. I'm wondering if we missed anything there.
Head on.
Oh. Sorry, you're in the flowing bowl, of course, aren't you? Like dialogue. Could they have seen me and just like said, "Oh my god. Hey Norbert.
Were you able to take care of my problem with break-ins?
Yes, I was actually.
You've gotten them? Wonderful. But their names are familiar to me. All of those men have worked for me. Amazing.
Hmm.
I even trusted them to open up the shop in the mornings. I can't imagine what turned them to a life of crime. Sad. Well, here's your payment.
Oh, look, I love this guy. Look at that. His reaction there isn't anger. It's not me. It's a bit of empathy. It's a bit of a consideration for the unfortunate circumstances that output this kind of lifestyle, you know? Cerebral. I like this guy. Here, you can have 500 gold for your shop.
I would gladly let you invest.
There you go. I'm never going to use that 500 gold, but I think you're a decent guy.
Good day.
You're also possibly a bit of an idiot, getting taken advantage of, but there you go. Alright, well, no wonder I didn't really remember that quest. I remember the sign. I don't really remember the rest of the quest, and no wonder. It's a very short one, isn't it? Sit in a shop, kill a few guys. Not that that's bad. I like them short and sweet. So we probably just want to go back to the Fighters Guild now. Oh! The quest is actually already done. We didn't have to report to our handler or anything. Well, I'm going to. Now, let's see what happens with our rank. Do we skip a rank now? Well, I feel pretty quick at the moment. Is that because of the feather potion? Has it sped me up somehow? Does feather come with a speed up on it?
How can I help you?
Mixed Shimmer, it's good to see you. Hey, late to the party. You were watching the Balance preview stream. Yeah, was that any good?
Morning.
I've been a little bit curious about that. Only a little bit. I'm getting less and less as time goes by.
Hello.
What is it?
Sten the Ugly. Vigdis. Rana. I don't remember who it is.
It's my pleasure.
Hello.
Take care. It's my pleasure.
What do you train? You're in heavy armor.
Pay attention and you can learn a lot.
She trains blunt. Don't talk to me like that. I'm better at blunt than you. Alright? It's not Sten. It's not Herwen. He must be upstairs again. Do you ever leave this office up here, bro? Feather does apply some speed. Yeah, oh, there you go. Look at Mike coming in with the facts there. Oh, look at the mojo. We're going to go see Pork Chop soon.
Good day.
Hello.
No thanks. Walking around in the wilderness waiting for something to eat me, looking for gold in a hole. You think I'm a dope?
What? I just asked for rumors. What? You think I was inviting you on some adventure?
Let's get to training.
He'll train me in hand to hand.
Take care.
Well, that's a locked door. The company offices? Really high up here? This is weird. Can you... People just...
Hi there.
Well met. What's going on with you?
You can kind of get that feeling that they've just spawned in a lot of the time, you know? Okay, the contract's done. You got another one?
You've got duties to attend to. First, though, you're ready for advancement.
Oh, am I now? Thank you.
Looks like it's time for a promotion. Due to your performance, I name you Journeyman of the Fighters Guild.
That's amazing, guys. We've kind of almost on a whim done a bit of Fighters Guild stuff here, and we're actually a higher rank in the Fighters Guild now than we are in the Mages Guild. Alright, you got a contract for me?
You're needed in Coral. Report to Velena Dantan. She's got some duties for you to take care of.
Okay, perfect. Coral is where I want to go to train our block, so...
Something about Arvina Thelis is a bit odd. I've heard she keeps strange things in her basement.
Yeah, you know about that as well. We did a quest relating to that.
Farewell.
Sir.
You look skilled in alteration.
It's weird that the alteration, the high-level alteration greeting has them all asking for training. What is it about alteration that seems appealing in that way to everyone?
Good news from Kavach for a change. The last of the Daedra have been driven out.
I've heard others say the same.
I understand.
I've heard others say the same. Believe me, I've heard others say that probably 50 times at this point. You know what's curious to me, actually? When we start closing the gates around the other cities, do you think there's equivalent lines for all the cities? So that Kavach one we're hearing constantly because it's right at the main story. But maybe later we'll start... If we get just a bit further into the main story, it will diversify a bit. Because they'll say, I've heard that Skingrad was saved by a valiant hero. I've heard others say the same. You know, that'll be a lot better, wouldn't it? Because we get called a valiant hero. Oh, Snow Owl says in the OG, the sign thing was a joke. The proprietor didn't know how to spell, so he sloppily stuck an H on the sign afterwards. In the remaster, they kept the misspelling because the proprietor will mention it. Well, the dialogue works regardless. Having the scribbled in H works no matter what, right? You don't need...
I saw some mud cracks.
You don't need to get rid of the scribble on H for it to make sense. I don't feel, anyway. But back to Coral. Cozy, cozy Coral. Right, so the NPC I'm looking for, I think, is an orc. We're looking for an orc. Baroth. And we'll see if they actually offer to train us anything anyway, anyhow. Up here, maybe? Well, there's Velena Donton. She has the quest for us.
Greetings. I see you've been keeping yourself busy. This is good. I believe it's time for you to perform some duties for your guild.
I've performed a great many, but sure, go on.
We are a brotherhood, a family. What affects one of us affects us all. Fighting, drunkenness, dereliction of duty are not tolerated. I would like you to speak with Modrin Orion. He will assign you any duties that are currently pending. Good luck to you.
Okay, so we're just getting bounced from person to person here.
Our Countess will never let Coral fall to the Daedra. Oblivion gates be damned.
Okay.
For now, Modrin Orion will be handling your duty assignments. Please speak with him.
Okay, sure.
You too.
We actually have a quest to track that. Unfinished business. We do. Okay. Well, so what I'll do is I'll leave that for now. Yeah, the porter's still watching me. There you go. Wait, this is Kurzgrove Baroth. I'm looking for Grove
Things
Baroth?
could always be worse, and probably will be. I'm Kurzgrove Baroth. What can I do for you?
Or maybe not. Yeah, this is Kurz. We don't want Kurz.
Thanks, Dendar, for the chapel here in Coral. A lovely place, and the healers are excellent.
Very orcish.
Take care.
I hope that in the new one they write the orcs a bit more consistently stupider. So there's Orin.
Ready for duty?
No, I'm not ready for duty. Basement? Outdoors. Okay, we'll go into the basement. Oh, wow. The basement in this one's pretty cool. Sabine. There's Lum.
I'm Lumgrove Baroth, the cheerful one. My brother Kurz, he's not so cheerful.
Nice.
You have to admit, this is a good place to live. Friendly folks, I think.
Also, you know, with his shirt off there, he just looks like a green man. I sort of wish, as an orc, he had, like, I don't know, welts or, like, deformed nipples. Or just something weird, you know? There should be something strange and alien. Like, the Argonians and the Khajiit look really cool. The orcs could have a little more... I mean, really, he's just a guy painted green. Like a buff guy. Look how vascular, guys. Look at those orc veins. Okay, train.
Let's see if we can teach you a thing or two.
So this guy, okay, is one of the best block trainers in the game. You'll see that his skill is journeyman here, and ours is journeyman. So we can train this 5 times every level. And I can afford it. So I'm gonna get, because I can't really see how we'll get to shield bashing soon enough. And I really feel like that's gonna add a fun extra dimension to the combat. So there you go. And if I'd been diligent about this the past 3 levels, we could have done this already, and we would be at 75 already. But you know, you live and learn. So we'll probably keep coming back to Lum until I hit 75. Then he won't be able to train me anymore, but he'll point us to the best guy. And wherever that is in that quest. So there you go. 5 block levels.
You too.
Pretty happy with that. Block increase to 65. And I guess that's it. Should we collect the duty before leaving? Just to see what he wants to talk about?
Ready for duty?
Yeah, alright, go on
What
in.
do you want? I suppose you've come looking for duties, huh?
What? You were so nice 2 seconds ago.
Duties for you. Fine. I'll speak slowly so you can keep up.
Wow,
I want
what
you
a
to
dick.
contact Maglir.
Maglir? And you can speak a little bit faster.
He's one of your Fighters Guild brothers, but he's defaulted on a contract. We can't allow that. Makes us all look bad.
6 nipples like pigs, since they are pig men. Are they pig men? That sounds like some Morrowind attitudes right there. Defaulted?
He didn't finish out a contract in Skingrad. Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. He's raw like you. Go and find out what's wrong with him.
Fuck you! What do you mean he's raw like me? I've done some good work. Alright? So he defaulted, so he's new to the guild, he didn't do a good job. Maybe he's got a good reason?
Yes. Maglier. Find him. See why he defaulted. I swear, I've scraped things off the bottom of my boots that were smarter than you.
Oh, God.
Certainly.
See, and despite that, we are at 70 disposition.
Don't just stand there. Move!
I still can't quite figure out why we're getting... Well, I guess I can, actually. So, Speechcraft affects my ability to persuade listeners to like and trust me. So, as I rank Speechcraft... Obviously, the perks are handy. We're not even 50, though. We don't even have the rotate thing. So, that's not that high. And my personality is my lowest stat by far. It's only 34. And yet all these people are like... I got such a disposition boost with everyone. It seems too high to me. I'm guessing it's because of our fame. Our 46 fame? Do you get like +1 disposition by default per fame? So therefore I'm getting a +46? Maybe? Something like that? Yeah, items stolen 1,300. That's not true. That's items bumped into. What's my current bounty? Nothing. Okay, good. We found 148 places. We've made nearly 1,000 potions. We've owned 2 horses, 3 houses, invested in 4 shops. We've read 144 books. Oh, that must count. That must be like quest scrolls counting. I love that jokes told stat. It feels so extra, you know, unnecessary, but just fun. It's like in Skyrim. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think in Skyrim they have a stat for like number of wings you've plucked off of butterflies. That's it. And that is so useless, but it's, you know, it's something fun to track. Okay, so I'm gonna hold that off with that. What else did I want to do today? I wanted to do a little bit in the arena. I also wanted to finish this Elder Scrolls quest, so let's do it now. Ready, guys? So, where is it? Burning Trail? No. Saving time itself. So, remember, last time we couldn't do the dungeon. It was too difficult for us. It was really, really, really hard. Now, though, with Spellbreaker, with all of our stuff, I think we'll just slaughter it. I think we'll do really, really, really well. So let's head back in there to Belure. Now, because it's been more than 3 days, I expect the top floor will have respawned with enemies. But it wasn't a very deep dungeon anyway, was it? We kind of just took a few steps in and then there was the door. And it was locked. There's our horse. Let's drink the next feather potion. There we go. There's already an enemy trying to fight us. Oh god, it's going to go for the horse, isn't it? Yeah, little clan fear right there. Let's see. Do we have a charge? No. So I'm going to cast Soul Trap on it. Nice. I think the horse actually finished up. Oh, I've got to be careful. We are abusing the horse every time. I'm not going to bother with that. They're too heavy. It's weird there's a clan fear outside here. A clan fear outside an alien ruin? Maybe it wandered on over from a nearby Oblivion gate or something. Okay. Some people are just poopy heads, WP. Oh, you think it's Feyman because I'm in the same faction as them? Oh, maybe, yeah. Either way, it feels a bit off. Alright, yeah. Okay, yeah, I remember this. I remember. Okay, so we're using Frost. So there's a headless zombie. Oh, we should get our action arc back. That's so good. This is so nice. Doesn't even matter what my block or my heavy armor is. So have these recharged as well now? They have. Do we want to look through all of these? I'm kind of thinking it might be better to just blitz through this. Okay, it's a skeleton. Let's recharge that. Hit it. Drink our potion. Oh, here we go. We can do our AoEs here. We'll drink another one. Oh yeah, look, they're spreading out a bit. But again, it's that classic stand on the rage guy. Oh, well, he's dead already. Oh, and I missed. Oh, he was blocking, so he didn't get paralyzed. In fact, he's not getting paralyzed at all. Weird. Bone mill's not bad. Dwarven battle axe. Okay, so how are we looking here? We have 700 capacity. I'll take it. Why not? I'll take him because off screen I can sell him, you know. And then there's this. Some gold and a lockpick. Potion of healing. You know, I'm getting a weird experience, right? Every time I go into one of those and I use the take all button and rush and hit another one, it reminds me of an old Let's Play I used to watch. A Bethesda Let's Play. It wasn't an Elder Scrolls LP. It was a Fallout New Vegas LP I used to watch. From a guy who, unfortunately, was struggling with meth addiction, actually. And he ended up, he stopped making videos for ages. But he was doing a New Vegas LP, and I was really enjoying it. And his playstyle was, there's something about that. Quickly looting things, grabbing things, running on. And every time I'm doing that here, it's just reminding me of, like, for every episode. I wonder if he's still making videos. It's one of those things where I always want to go back. I also have a guy that I loved. Who? Okay, hold on. Right, we want to drink that and that and that. Let's get our stuff charging up quick. Let's get over to this guy. Knock him down. You can't knock these guys down, it seems to me. See, the great thing about touch spells is they go through while they're blocking as well, don't they? Oh, man. Look, and our magic is still just rocketing up constantly. I kind of want to cast... let's get an armor spell going. They just don't last long enough. The armor potions are epic. The armor spells, not so much. This is why it's better to have these hotkeyed, I think. But we'll see. By the way, the nature of the undead that we've been fighting in here are actually way, way nastier than last time. Ah, that was only silver. I probably shouldn't have picked that up. Whatever. Yeah, I was really into a UK hiking channel as well. Absolutely loved this guy's hiking videos. He made loads of them. They were always fun to watch. Novice, 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 novice. And then he just disappeared. Oh, it's always such a letdown when people disappear. Get a real life. Pfft, what's that? Finding better things to do. Building real experiences. Alright. Yeah, here's the door. Yeah, remember there were the big side areas, which we don't have to redo. Down, zombie. Ow! What the fuck? There's a skeleton hiding there. Oh, shit! Okay, that's scary. We got a reflect potion. Reflect spell. I'm going to drink one of those. If there's ever a moment to drink one, I think it'd be now. Oh, Volendrung's out of charge now. So what might be fun is to swap to Frostwave. That's right. Now Frostwave has Soul Trap on strike, so we don't really have to worry about that. Okay, so then that's soul trapped, so we should be able to hit Azura's star. It's not working. What? So how did I fuck that up? At some point, I don't know how, but we unslotted Azura's star here. Oh god. Oh, this isn't the way to do this, is it? Stay in this tab. There it is. Azura's star. It's empty apparently. There you go. You've captured a soul. I'm smashing 4. Really? It's empty again? Eh? I don't know what's going on here. These are just summons from the Lich. We should ignore those. So this is a Lich called Corellian. This is actually a named Lich. Oh shit! Whoa! Whoa! Hold on though. I was 100% health. Oh no, we didn't save the whole way through. Oh my god, is that timestamp right? Have we played 83 hours of this game? 83 hours? Oh, what? Okay, a lot was really confusing me there. Why couldn't I re-enchant Volendrung? We should be able to just batter that guy with Volendrung. So Azura's Star's already unbound, it looks like to me. Fuck it. Sort by money. Azura's Star will be at the top. Okay, the soul gem is empty. You can only equip a soul gem that has a soul in it. Oh god, guys. Oh god. Oh no, wait, hold on. Is this... No, we don't have to redo the whole floor. We did quick save at some point, it looks like. Maybe. Maybe not. All the mobs have despawned for some reason. It's down here, right? And then it was in this room. Oh, the door's animated now. Last time it wasn't animated. Okay, bring the zombie back. Do 2 casts. Let's soul trap him. Okay, it should be dead. We should have got a soul. Okay, we did capture a soul. Okay, recharge Volendrung. That's good. All of these still don't have their things. So I guess it didn't fully reset. Now there he is, alright? So let's try and knock him on the floor. Okay, good. He's T-posing. Something's hitting me from behind. Okay, we're going to drink a couple of potions to get our stuff recharging. Knock him down again. Okay. Ah, I don't know what it is that's hitting me, but it does hurt. Fuck. It's really pointless. Oh, there you go. How did it die so quick? Oh, maybe because oh, fuck. Oh, guys, I think he has Reflect Spell. I think he has Reflect Spell. I think I killed myself. That definitely looked like I just cast Frost and killed myself, didn't it? So what's the way we would deal with that? Would Frost Wave reflect on me because it's elemental damage or what? My health is 209 and that spell's doing 80. Right, drink. Knock him on the floor. Ah, see, I'm paralyzed. Shit. Yeah, he has a reflect spell effect. Okay. Can I de-spell that off of him? No, I don't think so. There you go. I hit him that time. Oh yeah, I bet I put weakness to frost on myself, and then I killed myself. That's what the one shot was. It was me. So what if we use those fighters of frost resist? Frost ward. So now I'm immune to frost. I'll put Spell Reflect on as well. Go on then. Show me what you got. Holy shit. His health was going all over the place there, wasn't it? Let's put the poison on as well. Frost damage effect resisted, it's saying. See this? He's totally reflecting sometimes. Oi! Got it. Ha-ha! So there's a lich down here, Corellian. Corellian's diary, the Belure key, and he has an Elder Scroll. Unbelievable. This is crazy. Look at that. Wow, look how fancy it looks. Hello. Oh, we got to find a way to cheat this and put this in our house. Dude. So is that a new asset from the remaster? I took the Elder Scroll from the Lich. I must keep it with me at all times and bring it back to iLab as soon as possible. I'd say let's drop it on the floor and see what it looks like on the floor, but unfortunately, as a quest item, we won't be able to do that. So hold on, then what the hell's down there? Okay, so, and he had a note. Let's see what his note said. Corrode armor. Corellian's diary. Entry 650. Is that the name of the year, or literally he's done that many entries? That was excruciating. Passing one's soul through a phylactery. Oh, he's talking about how he turned himself into a lich. Passing one's soul through a phylactery is definitely unpleasant, but the pain is now a distant memory, as were most of the other basic mortals' needs and senses. I'm so much more now, so powerful. The fools believe themselves powerful, have no idea the magnitude of the spells I can now use. Destruction being as natural for me as breathing was back then. I'll focus on unraveling the mysteries of illusion and alteration. An eternity of power awaits me. Mundus will be mine for the taking. So you know how Morrowind lets you become a werewolf, and then Oblivion lets you become a vampire, and then Skyrim gives you both with the DLCs, right? Do you guys think Elder Scrolls 6 will let you become a lich? Becoming a lich feels like a big meaty transformation type thing, right? And you know, Virtuous is thinking about it here in 2025. Entry 900. I've never felt better. Felt? Maybe the term is wrong for being such as myself. Maybe I should find new words to better describe my state of existence. I wonder how the Divines think about themselves. They're the closest thing to me after all. Wow, liches are pretty badass in this universe, eh? Or he's just arrogant. Self-aggrandizing. I'm having trouble finding enough test subjects for my different spells, and apparently the authorities have been warned something is going on. Time for me to move to another place. Oh dear. Entry 1200. Belure is our new base of operation. Our genius shone again while travelling there. Why bother ourselves with kidnapping people? On the road I found several apprentices that dabble in the necromancy, and that dream to reach the same state I am one day. Apprentices that dabble in the necromancy. No, we won't allow it, of course not, but they are so useful and eager. I sometimes wonder if I was as naive when I was. I can't remember what I was, how weird. But then again, we know so many things now. It's expected to forget minor things. Is he referring to himself in the plural, or does he actually have companions with him? Entry 1300. Something's wrong. I feel my mind drifting. One of my dear minions... Oh, yeah, maybe he's talking about his cadre of minions. One of my dear minions dared question me today after we spent a few hours looking toward the phylactery. Their skeleton isn't so talkative anymore, are they? Wow. Though I do wonder. I've been losing track of my thoughts lately. Then again, we have the mind of a divine. Is it not normal for mere mortals to wonder at our concentration? No, he's not talking about his minions. Why is he talking about himself in the plural now that he split his soul away? Is there some other consciousness in there or something? Is there something about lichdom in this series I don't know about? Entry 1500. This is bad. I must focus to remind myself of my name. Of what I am. I left Belure to look for another lich. The one I found was raving mad. Is it inevitable? I disposed of the poor thing, granting them a swift rest. I must find something. Eternity being crazy wasn't my plan, and we'll find a way to restore my sanity. I'm not sure about the writing here, guys. Entry 1550. There's no cure. There is no cure. There is no cure. Think, I must think. Magic is now my friendly pet. There must be something that can be done. I will research other forms of lichdom, other ways to stay myself. That one was alright. Entry 1650. I found a solution. Lichdom isn't the answer. Parting from one's soul has definitive side effects. So we found it. An idea. The small minds of the Order of the Hour will probably know how to break the rules of their patron. I will raise their precious enclave they think is hidden and find how to open a portal to the past. So I don't know what the Order of the Hour is, by the way. And this enclave is not actually in the game anywhere. Maybe it's over the border to Hammerfell. Entry 1700. I found something. They keep an Elder Scroll. They kept an Elder Scrolls in their basement. Look at this. Reading it was as difficult even for someone such as us. We will go back through time and prevent myself from becoming mad. Other forms of ascension are possible, I'm certain of it. We will be eternal. So this is a lich that came to regret being a lich and uses an Elder Scroll to go back in time and stop it from happening. Except now here I am fucking with them before they can do that. What led me here, though? He has a greater staff of ruin. And so we can go deep. The whole point was that we could go deeper down, wasn't it? This door was locked before. So we've already got the scroll. The quest is done. I took the Elder Scroll from the Lich. I must keep it with me at all times and bring it back to Islav. So what the hell's down here? Is this now just like the vanilla dungeon? Oh, no, I've fully explored this. I've already done this floor. But the mobs have respawned. Some skeletons. Have I explored this? Just gonna kind of ignore the oh shit! Oh my god, these traps are amazing. They never do any damage. Oh, we could bait the skeleton on it. Go on, go up, go up, go up, go up, go up, go up. Oh, really? Come on. Ah! Was he on it? Oh, he was, but he didn't take any damage. Damn. Oh. Mad men have no time for editing. I guess that's fair. Oh, wow. They're really good at avoiding them. Hourglass, lesser soul gem, petty soul gem. There's a chest, strong potion, a body, an alien copper. Oh my god, I did auto pick there and it did it first time. Another one of these burning zombie corpses. Let's check on the map again real quick here. I came out of that door, didn't I? And I just ran up there. Oh no, or did I run up there? Shit, I don't know which way. Oh, no. That was definitely the way I came from. So we want to go through here. See, that gate was already open. Well, we definitely never did this with all these Welkin stones in here. I'm not going to pick up the Welkin stones, really. I've got so many in the house. I mean, look at this. 3 of them in this. Some more soul gems there. There's a button. Opening a secret door there. That requires the Belure key. There's a stone door to Belure there. Okay, that opens that. Is it possible that the Lich roamed out early? This is that poison room we were in, right? I'm sure we did this room already. And this takes us to the balcony. Oh, shit. Wait, that increases my athletics to fall onto that. That's incredible. And then we're back in here. And these guys all were like, oh, well, I won't chase him the whole way if he's just going to do a whole loop. Very strange. Very weird layout. Not sure what to think about that. I was hoping maybe there'd be an alien statue here, but I guess not. So that required a key. So if we go through here... This is the top floor again, isn't it? Oh, look, this is the other elevated area. Remember we were trying really hard to jump up here? Oh, we've made it now. Oh my god, auto-locking is doing it so quick for me. We made it. There's Surieli, but it's not a good vintage. Not a good vintage. There's a bedroll. Alright, I guess we should kill these guys. Come on then, Dread Zombie. Show me what you got. Fuck me, he's got a lot. He actually does hurt. Oh, there we go, he's dead. We captured his soul. Let's use that to keep Frostweave topped up. God, I'm drinking so many mushroom surprises. Oh, shit! Now that's a reward. Yeah, I didn't even know we were high enough level. That's top tier, guys. Master Calcinator. Oh my god, look how fancy it looks. Wow, such a shame that they're not lit around the world. Look at how good that is. Awesome. A Master Calcinator. Those will never be sold in shops. You have to find them in dungeons. That's top level. Now, I'm curious here. So, what was that thing? Help? Character... Magic... Status... Alchemy. Show more about alchemy. Oh no, it doesn't tell me. I wanted it to tell me exactly which thing increases what. So we have a master tier thing now. It's worth 1,000 septims all on its own. So what does the calcinator do though, right? What is that? Is that duration? Oh, okay, so that's 1 of 4 done. We want a mortar and pestle, a retort, and an alembic, ultimately, by the end of all of this. Cool. Constantly thrumming combat music there is enough to stress me out. Oh shit. Or whatever. So we can jump down here. And there you go. Okay, good. I'm satisfied we figured that out. That was definitely the main chest there at the end of the dungeon. Satisfying loot. Brilliant. Now this skeleton might teleport through the door. I don't know. Or we'll still be stuck in combat, but we can do the quick save, quick load thing to break combat since he won't be able to follow us. What was it? Oh, and that button was to open the way to the other balcony. Yeah, I remember. Oh, shit. I thought that was the exit, honestly. Turning that corner there. I was so sure that was the exit. Oh, it is. Just don't get thrown off by that button there. And then up through here. And we're out. Brilliant. So we should get some pretty cool gear here. So what I'm going to do is we'll go back to Kvatch. We'll cash this quest in. But on the way back, what I'm going to do... Holy fuck. Is a Daedrith there? Who is summoning this stuff? Oh, God, he's going to kill me. Oh, God, that was close. Okay. So it says we're in combat, but I think it's just the skeleton nearby. So if I go quick save and then quick load, Sorry, they're not nearby. It's the skeleton a mile away in that cell. So you quick save and quick load. It's a combat break. All right, now let's get out of here. Hopefully our horse is not dead. So for the first time since the start of the series, we're going to go back to the Chestnut Handy Stables. Now, I don't know if I'm right about this. I might be wrong. But I think the Chestnut Handy Stables is the only place where you can actually buy and trade and mess with horse armor. So, wait, horsey, no. We're going to drink a feather potion to be able to keep up with it. Come here, Artax. Ah, this is perfect. Perfect vibe out here right now. Okay. Just wait here, please. So let's see what they have available as horse armor. I don't know if it's just the one...
Hail. Yes?
Hello. Armor for my horse, 500 GP. Weird, the way they wrote that.
What can I interest you in?
500's too much. Will you take less? I like Elven, Steel. Well, let's see. Will you take less?
I can't afford to do that.
Okay.
What?
That might be because she doesn't like us much. So what should we try? Should we try Steel first? And just work our way up, maybe?
I appreciate your business.
So there you go. Your black horse is armored and waiting outside. WP, so happy you're finally doing an Elder Scrolls playthrough, mate. You don't have time to play yourself, but you've been enjoying while you're at work and at the gym. Hey, man, that's awesome. I'm glad you're... Oh, look at it. It's such a good-looking game. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun, and it's really awesome to have people watching along. Hey, I have to say, our horse is looking pretty badass there. This is weird with the... It almost looks like a snowplow on the front of it. What do I know about horses, though, and horse armor? That is cool. Okay, so we've got this, and then we're going to immediately upgrade it by cashing this quest in, I guess. Oh, God. Did you just get hurt? I swear we just heard it whinny or something. As we were going down that hill there. There's our little shack over there. I love that we can see our waterfront house from here. It's amazing. In fact, we can see two of our houses right here. That's one house. Oh, that's the other house. And, yeah, I don't know what else. Okay, so we go back out to the entrance of Kvatch. This is so weird. This is such a strange place to get this quest from. There is going to be a moment where the main quest... I mentioned this before. The main quest is going to take us back to Kvatch at some point. Where are you? Up on the hill a little bit, weren't you? I mentioned last time because it might respawn all the enemies and be absolute chaos up there.
I felt it. The flow of time is now once more in accordance with Akatosh's rules.
Oh, the prime timeline.
This is truly a heroic feat, and I feel that, with your help, we might prevail against the enemy. You are a true champion to the Nines, and you shall be rewarded. You are hereby made a paladin of the hour, and shall receive weapons and gear befitting the hero of Akatosh.
Hebbery? He said hereby, but there's clearly a typo in that. It said Hebbery. Dude, they must have rushed to get this shit out. It must have been like a week before launch, and they were like, shit. We got to make some content so we can sell a deluxe edition. Okay, go, 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 go. And some poor intern in the corner had to, like, rush it out. It would explain a few things. Okay, so sorry. So go on. Obviously, but I'm exaggerating. They got fucking voice acting and stuff in it, so they clearly had some time. I don't know, man. I don't know. Just no quality control. So what's going on with this equipment?
What do you want?
What type of item do you want? I'd like a weapon. I'd like an armor piece. I'd like a weapon.
Very well. Which category?
Right. I prefer blunt weapons.
Which type of blunt weapon would you like?
I would like a not a war axe. Wait, shit. Which one's the one-handed one? Battle axe is two-handed, right? So I want a war axe. I'd like all of them. Jesus. No, I'd like a war axe, please.
Here's your item, Paladin. Anything else?
It's funny he calls me a paladin before we've done Knights of the Nine. Oh my god, that icon looked fancy.
Naturally.
Okay, do you have...
What do you want?
Any armor?
Very well. Which category?
I prefer heavy armor.
Which heavy armor piece would you like?
Cuirass, helmet, shield, all of them. Boots, gauntlets, greaves. Let's say all of them.
Sure thing. Anything else?
Boots of the Order. Cuirass of the Order. So this is the Order armor set. We can have an Order weapon, an Order armor set.
Naturally.
So this should be blank gear. Right, it's probably not enchanted, right? Oh, here you go. The Cuirass of the Order. Oh, it looks very fancy, doesn't it? And it has no enchantment on it. What's its like rating here? It has 13 armor on it, and our Ebony Cuirass has 13. So this is as good as Ebony. There's the gauntlets, there's the greaves, there's the helm, there's the shield. As for weapon, there's the war axe of the Order. So we can do an axe and shit. That does look very fancy, doesn't it? Okay, I know a lot of you are dying for me to put this on. I'm going to leave that. So what I'm going to do, guys, is off screen now, I'm going to go enchant all of this with, like, feather. Or maybe if someone gets a comment in there real quick, maybe something more fun. I'm going to make this, like, my feather set. And I'll equip that, and I'll set that up. And we'll do that for the next episode at least. Wow, look at that helmet. So we'll see how it looks as an actual gear set on the next part. That can be a little bit of a cliffhanger for the next episode for you all. Christ, yeah, and I'm going to need to go mix up some more feather potions and stuff. I was going to do some arena today, but look, it's been a while. And we started a bit late because of the goddamn heat. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. It's been a lot of fun, as always. Join me next time. We will do some arena. I don't know. We'll hand in these pelts. Maybe see what these Daedric princes want to deal with. We could do the stuff with the gate at Bruma. That might be fun, too. Head back into Oblivion. We got the Bravil stuff going on. I kind of do want to... You know, it might be more main quest tomorrow. I do like the idea of doing more main quests because I want to use my frost stuff with all the Oblivion stuff, and I want to start closing the gates around the city too. Oh, there's just so much. We're so spoiled for choice. Thanks for watching, guys. Look, if you got any tips, lore info, little things I talked about here, you want to get more in there, just drop the comments, and you know, I'll talk about it in the next part. Thanks very much. Now, a little something special for you all for the outro here today. So I discovered last night, so Kerry got this amazing gift for my birthday that's related to LBA. Now, this song that I play in my outro in every video is an LBA track, right? You know, and if you've been following my videos for any length of time, you'll know that. It's a track from an old video game from the 90s that, you know, nothing's going on with. However, recently, some old talent from that studio got back together and they're trying to remaster those games. They remade the first one, and they're trying to remake the second one, but their publisher pulled funding, so they've got no money now whatsoever. They're still trying to do it, but what they're doing is they're selling, like, merch, and any merch they sell, the proceeds go towards, you know, paying for the remaster of the second one. So anyway, I was reading a bit about it, blah, 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 and it turns out they remastered the old songs. The original composer, Philippe Vachy, I think is his name, French guy, he remastered, so the old one from the 90s, the end slate music you've been hearing at the end of every episode of this Let's Play and any of my other videos, that music, you know, that's old 90s stuff. It's done with, like, synthesizers and whatever. I love the song. Anyway, he's done a remaster now that's, you know, actual instruments, like a symphonic version of it, which is a lot more technical. I think the songs have actually lost a lot. I don't know whether I'm a big fan of the remastered music, honestly. I really don't. One of them is really good. It's called Music Box. You guys could try that out if you like. But so the song I always play at the end of my videos is called Emerald Moon. There is a new version from like a year ago. A new version of this song. It's been in all my videos. So I whipped up a new version of my outro to play the new version of the song, just for a bit of fun. I don't know if I'll use it constantly. I put some different visuals on there as well, like some assets that I don't usually use. So I'll give you a slightly different outro for this episode, maybe the next upcoming episodes. But yeah, this is the remastered Emerald Moon, and you can check out the soundtrack. It's on YouTube. Yeah, thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you in the next part. Let me know what you think. Obviously, that didn't really have much to do with Elder Scrolls, but there you go. I'll see you next time. Ta-ta, guys. Bye-bye.